She's like, well, you don't have a what?
And we're live!
Back.
Welcome back, everyone, to Rage of Demons, Out of the Abyss, and once again we have our least favorite, annoying / wonderful goblin thing back. Welcome back, Tony.
Welcome back.
Woo. All right, when last we finished, several people were finally tracked down Qualix, the mind flayer who needed to die a horrible death. A lot. Maybe more than once. And at the end of the session, the party had slain the foul necromancer. The necromancer slayed the foul mind flayer. Need to get my order of operations there more correct. No one died, though it was a very near thing. We will start with inspiration for the people who were on time. Here. Tony, this one's just yours. So add it to your character sheet.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hold on, let me find the old decks and see how much inspiration I have.
I had some marble. Oh, you just get a free one. So I'll take it. You get a free inspiration. Okay. You came back. I'm alive? You of course you're alive. Never such a kobold word. That. Do I trust you? They're kobolds. They're expendable. Trust me. No, I love my kobolds. What are you talking about?
They're gone.
What? Why are they dead? Dude, they're not dead. Oh, okay.
Kobolds ate my face.
Well, he said he ate them, so I don't know. Who said they ate them?
That wasn't even me this time, so.
We had to preface that. According to Alex, not. This is weird. I don't know how to deal with this.
Yeah, it is a little awkward.
If I didn't specify already, these are new dice towers. Everyone will be using them for rolling. So I need to be able to see them, so please move your dice back.
Oh, you got your own
dice.
You guys have any anniversaries?
Yes, that's how I roll.
You might actually want me to.
I never want you to touch
die,
them.
But if you fell off a cliff, we probably wouldn't warn you.
All right. So there is a room that the mind flayer came in from, by the way. So that will be a moment to deal with. Something we'll do with in a moment. But the first thing we'll do is inspiration. For those of you who may just be, tuning in or have forgotten what the purpose of inspiration is. Every time we do a session, people are allowed to give to another player character inspiration for actions they performed that were exceedingly spectacular in the previous session. Inspiration can be used to grant advantage on one roll. So we will start with Stephen. Stephen, who did you feel was exceedingly spectacular or inspired you the most in the previous session?
You sandbagged those dwarves. You really sandbagged them with your body.
Yeah. And he also didn't die, which is a very real possibility considering you're on the other side. Yes. The other thing is, Tony, they have included new magical items that the party encountered last time for mind flayers specifically. One of these magical items is you can take the eyeball of a creature, fix it into something, and the mind flayer can cast their mind blast through it and be in another room.
It's horrible.
That is horrible. The other thing is they're called mind blades. Only thralls can use them. Also, the mind blast conduit, only a thrall can use it. The mind blades are 2d6 psychic damage on addition to whatever they do normally.
Oh my God.
So
that's all the pain.
All right, continue.
They dropped Drew in a single turn. He took the mind blast, didn't make the save, got back up, and the next turn they came in and did 48 damage to him in a single turn. That's averages, Tony. 16 each.
They really
I don't remember what my
Like I said, All the pain.
Luke.
That's better for you to take it than me.
Honestly, I think with how it was actually pulled off, I'm gonna have to give it to the one who gave the killing blow.
All right.
It was a thing of beauty.
Alex, you'll just add an inspiration to your character sheet because you kind of weren't here. So,
Okay.
Nick.
Well, everyone did well in that fight.
Some people ate more dirt than others, but
Yes.
Some ate a little
For-
more than dirt.
Yeah. My dog whooping again. He took the first several swings, a lot of bapping. Just remember that we still pay.
Yeah, I got my ass whooped last time.
well, thankfully you got up before the intellect devourer showed up because if you're incapacitated when a intellect devourer comes along, you don't get to save. They just eat your brain. You're just done.
Yeah.
So thankfully that did not happen to you. I didn't really want to kill any of you guys last time, but you know, things happen.
So wait, I had a question. I was thinking, so if you have like only a 5 intelligence or something, do they even really do anything?
Oh yes,
Okay.
you auto fail basically.
Oh,
Well,
Auto-fail.
the odds of you succeeding are incredibly low because they roll 3d6, and if they get over your intelligence, yes,
Jesus.
that yeah. So they have to.
your save is gonna be god awful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I was thinking,
At a
can you be
5,
stupid
that's
enough to cover the
that's
minus
minus
three?
3.
I can't recall if
And-
negatives apply against you for saves.
No, so, well, yes, so when you go to make that intellect save and you have a score of 5, to beat the intellect devourer's save DC, I think you have to roll a 15 or better.
Yeah.
And then, if you fail that save, then the intellect devourers roll against you
For their devour.
for their devour attack. And if they roll equal to or greater than your intelligence, they eat your brain.
By the way, rules clarification. You can don armor or shield even if you're not proficient in it. However, there is a however. You don't take disadvantage to everything. You take a disadvantage to any ability check, any attack roll, or any saving throw that involves strength or dexterity, and you flat out 100% cannot cast spells at all. So, now you know.
Makes sense.
So, you guys have slain the Mind Flayer. You really don't belong here anymore. Go away, you silly thing.
I've gained invisibility.
You've gained invisibility.
See?
No.
Who's
That's
this?
the point.
Aha!
Who's that?
That's Nick in bone armor. Because when you do cool shit, you should look better.
Did you upgrade your character?
Yes.
Did you spend yet another $30?
Actually, no, I've had that miniature for a long
Oh.
time.
It just finally has a use. Another use anyway. So you guys have these two Dwerger who just, saw a Mind Flayer come out and clearly be in control of,
Nothing.
no, very much something. In control of what used to be the leader of your Assassin's Guild.
So,
We owned an Assassin's Guild?
You don't own an Assassin's Guild.
Yes.
By the way, at about this time, you guys were in the back fighting off a veritable small battalion of soul blades who have somehow come through unscathed. So a dragonborn and a goblin back to back fighting off a group of assassins. This just makes me amused in all the right ways.
That's because he had the Lord God Fox with him.
Of course it is. Who doesn't exist here?
That we know.
Who doesn't exist here?
The DM has spoken. Shut up.
So what you're saying is he was incorporeal.
What I'm saying, you shut the fuck up,
What you're
Tony.
saying is he's in the ethereal.
So he's not in
What
this
I'm
plane.
saying is he's part of a different multiverse.
So another universe.
A different multiverse.
There is a very significant clarifier. First.
And this is the wonderful, the amazing, I can't remember his name, a blue dragon born in Kixass. Torin, right.
We call him George.
And Dax, who has a miniature somewhere.
Right here in front of me.
You should.
I didn't realize I was going to be in here that quickly.
Why would I not bring you in here this quickly? What do you think happened? You died a horrible
But you
death?
think he's like another DM who decidingly keeps players out of the session for 6 hours straight?
Somebody does that?
Man, that sounds very passive aggressive. Who got left out for 6 hours?
Oh, right. We love you, Bronk. Sometimes.
Huh? One floor.
Labeled campaign box?
It's on the middle. It's right underneath Pathfinder books.
So Dax looks different.
He looks like a biker.
Looks like a
Go for it, Tony.
Alright, so
I'm not gonna steal your thunder.
Nick probably, since I'm with the group, Nick's character probably would have told you that he found me in an alley, dead,
I don't tell people shit.
stripped, no weapons.
I didn't find you stripped.
Do you have both your kidneys?
When he tried to talk to me via the talk with dead spell, he got a busy signal from the Raven Queen.
Relatable.
Are you here for DJ?
And shortly after, he heard not Deck's voice saying, yes, he wants to come back. And he started to do his husk ritual, which in a matter of 1 round worked instead of 24 hours. And on my way back, I was told I wouldn't have a soul, which I almost didn't want to come back, but came back anyway. And because I got such a hard on for the Raven Queen now, when I came back, I'm in black leathers, big ass Merrill in the back of the Raven Queen.
A mural?
Full color, yeah.
Mural.
Mural.
Mural,
whatever.
okay. So what you're saying is it's stitched.
Oh yeah. It's made out of shadow weave.
Shadow. Cool. And there's your friendly neighborhood or not so friendly neighborhood goblin.
There we go. Oh, and he doesn't have a mohawk anymore. It's all like long, red, flowing crimson hair.
You say Spike?
Neat.
That was now that magical item that would have came with me is from her realm because of the wood it's made from.
Oh well, for now.
So unless she magically made it appear into the loot that you rolled for.
It's in your inventory, Tony.
Oh, okay.
Trash.
What's looking for?
Ace marks.
Apples. I'm not an astronaut.
What are you?
I'm an elf.
He's a blade singer.
Wait. Oh, you're a blade singer?
Yes, he's up. I'm asleep. That's what I.
You know what else you should?
You're awake.
You should multi-class in the
No, dude.
Oh, no. Listen.
Leave him be. Okay, Tony, leave him be.
It's about this. I was gonna say there's a lot of damage you could do.
No, Tony, stop. So, you guys have these two Dwerger that have abruptly put away their weapons, been like, we didn't sign on for following that. The way you guys choose to deal with this is up to you.
Are these NPCs?
Yeah, they are.
Are they the people that followed us in here to kill them?
They kind of followed you.
Or is this the NPCs?
They escorted us.
Yes,
The original.
if I can finish a sentence,
Oh,
I'll
sorry.
explain that. There was a tower, a watchtower, and from that watchtower, the majority of the party was escorted over here to speak with the leader of said assassins, who is now dead, and who no one has at this point looted his corpse.
Go over to the corpse.
Go over to the corpse. Is anybody else going over to the corpse?
I know where this is going. I stand 30 feet away from the corpse.
I use my bone shard to destroy the shield.
Okay.
And just to make
Well, he's
sure
doing
that
that.
I had to come back.
Is that a spell?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And just make sure the thing itself can't come back. I'm gonna take my hammer and turn that tentacle-faced bastard's head into
Too late.
a rather juicy pancake.
Yeah, no.
I already have it.
Yeah.
You took the Mind Flayer's head?
Yes. Luke, something you should be aware of. In 5th edition, in Xanathars, they included rules for turning monster components into magical items. So you destroy it and...
You lose that chance of doing the things.
Yes.
Huh.
You are able to... By the way, Stephen, you are able to... With the encounter as a whole, that counts as a CR11 encounter.
Okay.
So therefore, that qualifies for the materials to make a rare magical item. When you note that on your character sheet, you should make sure that you note that. So the intellect devourers, the thralls, all that stuff you guys collect from these corpses.
What's a thrall?
A thrall is when a mind flayer basically takes over you and makes you do what they want, and you can't refuse.
Become a bitch, Gib.
This is why Zenith, one of the main reasons why Zenith hates mind flayers, is because they take good people and ruin them. Imagine that a mind flayer could make you kill your best friend, and you wouldn't care because you're just an unfeeling thrall. You don't have emotions. You don't feel anymore. You're just doing what he tells you to do.
Relatable.
Murder hobo over 9,000.
I detect a military joke in there.
There was a military.
Okay.
I picked up on
That is
it.
the direction I went.
I picked up on that one.
Good job. Good job. Thank you.
So those are the components. Nick, could you make me an Arcana roll?
I'm going to take a vial of its blood.
20.
May I
Cool.
question as to why?
You can ask. You can ask in character.
Okay, well then my character asks you why. Are you taking his blood?
Blood is very alchemic.
I take it right, Pinky.
They don't.
It's just-
They don't really.
Tentacles do not have fingers.
No.
Okay, well, no,
Wait, he didn't have normal hands, wouldn't he? I mean, a mind flayer has
all like hands.
I don't know about that. Dude,
I
can
don't
you
quite
imagine
recall,
having to,
but
like,
moving
hold
on. Moving on. All right. Anyway, you guys collect the things, and there's the body of the head assassin over there. I believe Nick is closest to it. Was anybody else checking out that body?
Yes.
Yeah,
That's why I kicked the head off.
Okay, so you went over to the mind flayer first, so no. You went over to collect the pinky.
We said there was no Pinky, so I went away.
You,
We
There-
just established
there
their
is.
hands.
Yes, they have hands. I misspoke. So no, you're over there. You've already collected the parts. So
Well, what
anyone
parts did he collect? Just the head?
parts?
I want a femur. Is there a femur left?
I
I don't think they really have bones, do they? Lion players?
Well, they have a head of a human, or they have the body of a humanoid and the head of a squid.
their anatomy is a little.
So it is said that their anatomy is different because their innards
Yeah.
are different.
Yeah,
They still have a skeletal structure. They still have.
might be an exoskeleton and not exactly a femur, but you could collect something.
You can take his leg. As it's not an exoskeleton because they're like a
Squid.
not quite a squid. They're
Like sharks, cartilaginous skeleton.
yeah.
Anyway, so at least the two of you are by that body. Was anybody else going over to that body who isn't busy? Okay, you're going over to that body. Anyone else?
That's it.
Okay,
You-
all
you've
three-
asked too many times.
I'm doing an Arcana check of 18 versus Mind Flayers to figure out if there's even a master brain or whatever the fuck it would be.
You don't know.
I mean,
Like he could have one, but you don't know.
uh,
He came from another room. So anything like that would probably be in that room. but that's not here. So the three of you, I need you to make me perception checks for searching a corpse.
My specialty.
Holy fuck.
Why is it not surprising that it's your specialty?
It involves corpses.
What do we add into this?
Perception?
Perception.
Or investigation usually works.
This counts as a Underdark, correct?
I don't think searching a corpse qualifies for that.
No, that we are in.
Oh, look at that! I threw the corpse into the Underdark. I got
Doesn't
extra
matter.
proficiency.
Favorite terrain says any wisdom or intelligence.
Okay, so wisdom check. So yeah.
Okay, so that is a 28.
I didn't know that.
23.
12. So,
Oh, sorry.
so who broke a 15?
Just a smidge.
It's a 58.
You find a piece of paper on his body, and this is what it says. Faster this time. Faster. I want to hear heads rolling by the time the ink dries on the tip of my quill, or veins bursting black with poison, or lungs filling with water, or faces melting in forges. I don't care how you do it. Just do it faster. Thangus Ironhead. That was one of the names of one of the heads of the Underdwarf family who's only allowed to make surplus and no longer allowed to make magical shit. How dare he try to encroach on my family's business? Boil him in oil and beat him to roaches. Worse, Salt Baron, another leader of a house. That sniveling, squealing, writhing little rat, bind his feet and throw him off his beloved docks. Captain Blackskull. I've smelled treason on her since she was but a lass. She's always had an eye on my throne, but she'll never get it. And all she'll get is what's coming to her. Yes, that's what she'll get. His arrogance, his rotundity, the pampered, the portly, the scheming red. Freeze the wormsmith until his heart turns crystalline, then smash it to bits. Lingric Zardovar, my most gaseous ally. Signed, Deep King Horgar Steel Shadow the Fifth.
He needs to get laid.
Bearing the royal seal of Gracklestug.
He seems backed up from balls to brain.
You want me to hold on to this for
No,
evidence, or you want to hold on to it?
I'll hold on to it.
Okay.
How can I respond to 2 words? Well, fuck.
Was that read aloud to the rest of the group in the room? I read
no.
picked it up.
Considering we have Berger.
I tend, anytime I actually speak to the group, tends to be muddling and deep speech.
Which no one in the party can understand.
Well, that's not entirely true.
Yeah, it's not entirely.
Some people in the party
Some people
can.
can.
Just none of them are privy to explain it to you because they're NPCs.
Oh, there's me too.
Do you speak deep speech?
Yes. I am an Underdark goblin.
That doesn't necessarily.
Demons.
Deep speech is
that's
mind
not-
flayer shit.
Sorry. Yeah,
It's aberrations. That's a very rare language to have. So
It's one of the ones that Dex had.
he had it before this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless coming back as my remnant thing made me lose everything but common.
No.
Well, Squeakers might know deep speech. I don't know what exactly transplanted when you read.
I mean, anything he takes in deep speech, I take in, but unless anybody asks me to translate it, I don't. So chances are nobody knows because I haven't spoken deep speech either.
You might be a little concerned.
You all feel as if you're being followed, by the way.
I'm going to look, see if there's anything else worthy of note on.
2 potions of greater healing. They do 4d4 each. That is what you guys received in the message that I sent you over the group. There will be more.
Isn't it like plus something also? I thought.
It's 44 plus 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you all feel as if you are being followed constantly at every turn.
Well, before we went to go move
Well,
on.
Squeakers is going to do his regular plan of That is not a great stealth, but that is a 10.
And that feels like something bapping up against the side of your ring. That's the
I
feeling.
wanted to go into the next room.
That's where the feeling's coming from.
Yeah.
Also,
And under the spell. That is a 30.
Yeah, that definitely is.
poof.
And the Kenku disappears.
That's some serious ninja proof. I don't want my dice to be tainted by yours.
Fine, I guess.
The party also doesn't want my dice to be tainted by yours and your nat 20s.
Translation: we don't want the slaughter machines transferring their essence.
All right, so you guys are
Well,
Nick's going into that next room, right?
I'm following
Not
that.
alone.
I'm also going to follow.
I'll surround myself with entourage.
Sneakers is gonna stand back here.
No.
As you walk into the room, clearly whoever was in this room before had a tireless work ethic. It's just kind of clear. Everything is neat, organized, and whoever was in here was incredibly very efficient. Also, there are several workbenches for creating intellect devourers, which you just killed. And you come across a diagram for creating a mind witness.
Mind witness.
Yes, it's a Volos creature. This is kind of right up your alley.
Arcana. What do I know? That's freaky.
If the beholder can be stunned and brought safely to the brine pool of the elder brain, it can be converted through ceramorphosis into a mind witness. The process of ceramorphosis transforms 4 of the beholder's eye stalks into tentacles similar to those of a mind flayer and alters some of the beholder's eye rays. Yes, that is a mind flayer thing with eye rays.
Well,
You've got a diagram. What you gonna do with it?
um,
I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
Drop those tangents.
Remember, we only have till March.
I look around for Elder Brain.
Oh, it's there in the immature as fuck elder brain. You can tell that based on your. This is kind of your bread and butter information.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna say if the elder brain is in this room.
Yeah, we see the elder brain.
So hold on. I
Nick
turn
is the first one into the room. I have to give him first reactions.
I turn to the party and say, "Give me a moment," as I whip out my babbling blade.
In the far west corner is a 10-foot radius circular brine pool containing a fledgling elder brain. Which means, make me an Arcana check, if you could, Nick. With advantage.
27.
Yeah, because it's immature, the Mind Flayer had likely not submitted to its will yet. So the Mind Flayer was going off of its own ambition, not the Elder Brains. From what you can tell, the Elder Brain was about 6 months from maturing.
And in the other hand, I whip out my whip.
Now takes a step back. This is going to get
Now, while you're doing that, there are other things going on in the room that you can see in the room. So everyone else can make me a perception check. You're a little occupied, so.
Yep.
And I know you're very, very occupied. Oh my God, the murder boner is real.
27.
I don't know what I can't see.
Oh, you got 11.
I got 14.
Okay, did anyone break a 15?
A little bit.
Okay, yeah, a lot of people. Those who did, there is another pool. And in there are these little small orbs. You see the small orbs swimming around? Swimming around. What are you going to do about it, guys? No, just shut the fuck up. Shut your damn mouth.
Because he doesn't
We don't have anybody.
They look
Evil as what?
They don't look evil as fuck. You know, they look like frog
Now
tadpoles.
let's make it After Dark.
Oh, like,
No, I do not know what they are.
They look like little
That's
little
a good
frog
one.
tadpoles. That's what they look like.
I didn't see the full.
Don't metagame.
Little sperm cells.
yo, should we be worried about those?
He's a little busy.
You see me walking up towards
He
one of
sees
the
red.
poles.
Can I roll a check?
Huh?
Can I roll a check for it?
All
You
he
can.
says is, I'm going to murder the thing.
Wait, which check would that be? Arcana?
Intelligence.
I-
For you, it would be straight intelligence, because I doubt you have any of this.
Okay.
What do you have? You can
Acrobatics, athletics, insight, intimidation, survival.
none of those. So just your roll plus intelligence.
He's gonna flex and see what he remembers.
Oh no, I got advantage. Wow, that was horrible.
You do not have advantage, Drew. Unless it's the stone speaker thing.
That just reminds
Oh, no, on this page. Oh, that's written inside the thing. But yeah, the stone speaker thing gives me advantage in intelligence, so I rolled a total of 15.
Somebody made an orc rogue that was undexterous as shit, but had high charisma. So he would fail on his stealth, but he would say, "You don't see Grog," and everyone would believe it.
One moment.
It's like the druid that shapeshifts into a tree, into a 100-year-old tree in the middle of the plains, and people ask why this tree wasn't here yesterday. I've been here for hundreds of years. Well, we gotta believe the tree.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that.
Should we roll initiative? Since everybody probably has their own ideas of what they want to do.
No.
Except for me, because I didn't
I'll
see
let
it.
you know if you need to. I'll let you know if you need to roll initiative.
Do I need to make him that?
Like they're right
Because
there, get 'em.
if I'm getting
The
the
rest of the
vibe
party
of him
tell
with
me
whip in one hand,
No.
what's in the other hand?
Drew, it grants you advantage on investigation checks.
Well, so he
Yeah,
looks.
so I got a 6 then.
Don't kill it yet.
You don't know yet, guys. Please don't. Oh my God.
Well, I'm in there.
Yes, you don't. Do you
I'm
know what
telling
it
you.
is?
I had an 18 for Mind Flayers for Arcana.
That was something you rolled outside of the room for a separate roll.
That was about Mind Flayers.
You
So
don't-
what
this-
I've known about an Elder Brain.
This is a separate roll. This is a separate roll.
Did the party tell me there's something there? Because I didn't see.
Well, I got a 19 for for the whatever the roll was before. Here's my
That was
Arcana
pretty
check.
local. Should we be worried about those?
Oh, okay. So I heard you and looked and like, oh, it's a thing.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Okay, you know things.
Like, do the tadpoles die after being removed from the Elder Brain's?
That's a little obscure, dude.
Well-
That's really obscure.
What was your
Well, here's your total roll.
27 or whatever my Arcana would be. 27.
Okay.
I critted, by the way.
The crit is not a natural success, Tony. It's not an auto success with the skill. So,
That means you have a damn good chance.
He does have.
oh yes, that is obscure lore. I'm not saying he just gets nothing. I'm
Oh,
saying that
Well, regardless or not, I want a tadpole in a vial.
it's possible. However, you have no idea what kind of damage reaching into whatever's in that pool could do to you.
I was gonna reach into it. I have a kit. I can collect things.
Okay, I'm just
I wanna,
letting you know.
I'm using one of my long alchematic tools for scooping and dipping to go in there and get enough goo. for
He's using the
tadpole.
giant ladle.
You have acquired a tadpole. Hey.
Now I don't care what you do because I think I believe they die without being near the Elder Brain after a certain amount of time, but
However, alchemical
I can use it.
material at
For,
that point.
yeah.
Yep.
That's basically all I'm collecting. The things I'm collecting is for the alchemy.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm advancing towards Elder Brain.
Yep, you are murdering an elder brain.
If the first
I'm
blow
going to
doesn't
grapple
kill
it
it,
with
I'm
my
going to join
tentacles,
in.
and then I'm going to slice it to death with a babbling blade.
You are murdering an elder brain.
Me and Squeakers are keeping watch. Squeakers out on the outside, me on the inside.
Okay.
Sneaky.
Alex, what are you doing?
Close watch.
God, what are the tadpoles called?
But nobody knows
I see
exactly
that.
what I'm doing while I'm keeping watch.
I didn't see anything.
Yeah.
Is this bird shit?
He made an announcement to us.
Yeah, Alan pointed out that pool.
Oh, by the way, Tony, gotta go. Based on what you know,
We should leave.
that will hatch in 16 days. Whatever it hatches into, you're pretty sure you know what it's gonna be.
Well, no, I mean, how much of a mind flayer ritual do I know from that 27?
Ritual?
Yeah, because
Probably
usually there's a
kill it.
ritual involved, and then the tadpole is put into.
It's
the-
actually a natural phenomenon.
Oh,
It's like a botfly.
AKA.
I thought it had to be.
Life cycle
I thought it had to be put into somebody
It
for it
does.
to mature and
Yeah,
become.
but it's
mind
not a
flayer.
ritual.
Yeah, it's not a ritual, it's ceramorphosis.
Yeah, but if it's not in
It's
anybody,
parasite,
they don't turn into anything, don't they?
They do hatch, though.
Oh, so it's a tadpole egg.
Yes, it's a tadpole.
Oh, okay.
egg.
Let me put egg.
There's a couple tadpoles, a couple tadpole eggs. That is.
Oh, well, I want the tadpole.
Oh, you want a tadpole?
Yeah.
Okay. That tadpole, if you put it in someone's brain, you're getting a mind flayer.
Let's just call it Plan
That is
Z.
not cool. That is Nick kills someone.
Hey, wait, what happens if you put that inside of a dragon's mind?
Yeah,
But
You,
does it
you
give us-
don't want to play that game.
That's challenge ratings far beyond Bolos.
No, I didn't even work on the dragon.
The dragon would probably get a save.
Yeah.
Probably just choose to succeed. But eventually, I think
That dragon is gonna figure out who tried to turn it into a mind flayer. Then somebody's dinner.
It doesn't matter if it becomes a mind flayer or not. That someone's still probably dinner.
No, there's tons of things I could. For all we know, I could use that to make a potion that can cure somebody of being a mind flayer.
That
We already
would
have
be-
a cure for the mind
No,
flayers.
it's one of those
That-
things. It's
It's called
it,
eating it.
it eats the post.
Well, yeah. Well, no, I could probably use it.
You'd have to cast greater. You'd have
Yeah,
to kill
greater.
the thing
And
and cast greater restoration.
Yeah.
So if this one's hit, how do you kill it? Just hit him in the head with a hammer and hope you don't kill the person.
You kill the person and then you bring them back, and then you cast greater restoration, or you cast greater restoration and then bring them back.
Yeah. Greater restoration to put the body back to how it was before it was a mind flayer. Then you resurrect.
Yeah,
We
Nick.
technically gain experience if we keep bringing somebody back to life and killing them.
No,
Depending on your DM.
that is an old power gamer thing. I know what you're going for.
That's called
Steven.
gaining levels by paying money.
I mean, theoretically, when you're first introduced into how to torture someone,
Yeah.
by the time you've killed them multiple times,
You've
you're
learned
really
all.
good at it.
Yes, but you've also learned all you can learn after a certain point.
We weren't expecting to learn it.
That's why you walk away and rethink everything, and then come back and try again.
Yeah. I don't think the guy was telling you you're tired.
Anyway, moving on.
I sliced me some.
Nick, there are also oh, by the way, I missed something. On the Mind Flayer, there was, well, no, actually in the room, there was a closet when you came in, had a robe. Take the Archon check for that.
Okay.
Meant to say that.
Do I get an Arcana check for it?
It was an issue first, so
Natural one.
that is a robe of useful items.
Oh, yay!
Another boost up.
They're all the magical flowing capes.
Did you get that, Drew?
I actually did get this one weird cape thingy. It was so
Yes, it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's a double cape.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Double cape.
Double cape.
Reverse cape?
No.
Oh yeah, you
Other
were hearing that happen. So I got one cape that I can like change the look of it and all that kind of stuff.
And one just like.
And then one where if I wanted to, I can make it flap in the wind with
No,
actually zero.
No. They're both the same cape.
Yeah, we either sewed into one.
Yeah, it's the two capes that do the same thing, not two separate capes.
Oh.
Split the seams, that's too separate.
Tony, shut up.
Destroying magical
So,
items.
so
Yeah, destroying
Elder Brain is dead.
Elder Brain is dead. In the brine pool, the Elder Brain, there were a few things. There was, I'll let you make an Arcana check per thing that was in there. I'll need your first one. It is a potion vial.
Whatever I roll plus 8, so. Ooh, 11.
That there looks like a potion of that looks like a potion of protection for Ethan.
What? Why would that be in there?
Make me another roll. Let's be comical with failures, okay? It's my job.
I like that.
Because
It's
the
a
mind
protection
flayer,
from
the mind
us.
flayer was trying to get the elder brain to absorb effects
Oh.
on a permanent basis.
What you're saying is we need to get some brine.
15.
Potion of resistance.
Okay, I'm by him. You know what? Roll it again. I'm gonna.
You're at a separate pool. The tadpoles were in a separate pool. Are you going over to where he is?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll roll again because I have Arcana. I'll assist him and to give him advantage on all his rolls from here on out.
Future, tell me that before rolls, please.
So for that,
I assumed we're all in the same pool. And
so protection, it's now a 25.
Oh, that is not protection. That is a potion of animal friendship.
Interesting.
2 more rolls.
Does that work on dragons?
No.
No, they're not animals.
they're beasts or
They're dragons.
Yeah.
They're a dragon.
Dragons.
Well, humans are taking
Try calling one of them a
animals.
beast.
Humans are not animals.
they're
No.
humanoids.
Oh. Basically,
We'll take that 16, which was a 24.
Basically means.
Okay, that is a potion of hill giant strength.
Ooh.
And there's one more.
Does that make the strength score 24 or half?
No, that's 19.
Oh, it's 19.
It's 19 or 21. Storm giant is 24.
Oh, yeah, storm giants.
So take the 18, so 26.
See, he's more useful now.
This one I will send you by text.
Okay, okay. I will direct you to go take the cloak of helpful things.
Who, him?
You.
Me? Sure.
No. Oh wait, no, you're a magic caster too now.
He was a magic caster before.
Yeah,
I have magic
saying,
too.
Aha.
Do you have a magical item?
Like
You-
one?
Do you have a magical item?
I
Yeah.
pull out this wand about this long that is black
No,
as
you don't.
obsidian made out of wood.
Oh.
Put it back.
Nick, you can make me an Arcana check on that. That's from the Shadowfell.
Oh, by the way, you get advantage on that. So if you think you could roll higher than what you did, you roll again. Since I'm still here, I'm still hoping.
Okay. Are you actually? Are you egging him on? Come on, you can do it. It's like this and this and this. Is that what you're doing?
All in
Because otherwise, you're not assisting.
All in detail.
You don't get to be like, I'm standing there, so I assist by my sheer presence.
Well, if he asked me what it is, I would tell him what it is.
Okay.
Certainly. Why is it all black?
It's crafted from a branch of a death tree in the Ravencrans realm.
That'd be the Shadowfell.
Interesting.
I love Shadowfell.
So
Okay. Kid, you don't have a magical item. I point to new guy. You should grab up that cloak right there.
Okay. And if you ask Aaron, he'll tell you what all the patches are. Otherwise,
I turn to the
show him-
dragon and go, you should take this potion.
I take the potion.
It's a potion of animal friendship.
and then he'll tell
And
you
what
what
kind of
additional
robe is it?
patches.
A robe of useful things.
I turn to the tank and go,
Useful items.
you should take this. Potion of code strength.
Dang.
I turn to the other dragon and go, here, you should take this. Potion of resistance.
Yeah.
I thank you, by the way.
You automatically get a patch.
Hey,
a dagger,
an inventory. You should take this.
Lantern.
Secondary.
Steel-
Potion of
steel
resistance.
mirror.
I'm rolling for the other stone.
I have been rolled. Well, this is what's normal.
I know.
And then a stack. When you
And
rip
total.
that patch off, it becomes that item. And then he's gonna roll.
We also have a
What's it, 4
fire
additional
breathing kind of
patches, I
handed
think?
out.
Yeah, 4d4 other patches. Holy shit.
this means they.
I like
Wow.
who wants this, and all of a sudden
How many?
disappears.
You get a maximum of 16 additional.
12.
12 different patches?
Yeah, you got 12.
All right. Do you want him to roll the D100s?
I will at a later time, in between the intervals.
But as
We
soon
are
as you
streaming,
put the
right?
patch
Yes.
on,
Okay,
it
good.
becomes an item.
We've been
And
streaming.
then once all the patches have been removed, it's just normal.
Well, everybody else is doing
Is it a
everything.
robe or
Since I didn't see the pool.
What's a
No,
cloak?
I walk around the room and look for other things too. In case.
Sure.
Was it a robe or a cloak, Aaron?
Perception.
The
I
robe.
guess? Robe. See
Sure.
something? See something?
A nice fancy robe, man.
Oh,
12 plus.
12 plus who? So 14.
Okay. You are going to also find 2 herbalism kits.
Okay.
1 poisoner's kit.
You writing these down or you?
Don't remember that exact thing.
If you'd like someone else to record it for you, you can just say you're making it party loot and have it recorded.
That way,
Sure,
if you
totally.
need something later, I can just.
That works for me.
Okay.
Because
So 2
I don't have
herbalism
room
kits?
because
Yep.
we have a lot of things in the hay. But this sheet's been used a few times. You can tell.
Ooh, you're.
On the sheet that I use for my items is this one.
I always like to use the spell sheets, extra spell sheet for items. But that's just me.
One,
That's a-
Poisoner's
oh,
kit. Yes, that's right. Poisoner's kits.
Maybe. She doesn't have the same sheet that I use for my items. She's missing this one.
yeah, I made that.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
I can make alchemist.
I
And
appreciate you holding that on.
10 healer's kits.
Damn.
Yep.
I still have those experimental explosives from earlier. They
I'm aware. I'm
Were
aware.
they ever used by anyone else?
No, because only you play that character.
Well, I actually tried using one once.
What happened?
It didn't work at first.
At first.
And then it
Did we learn anything about it that I might be able to know about the experimental explosion?
Yes, we did.
Because I wasn't.
We
here.
learned not to do that again.
We
So-
learned big open area.
Hey.
Good.
Oh.
Small closed area. Yeah.
Not so much.
And also is really good at burning buildings.
Does this
Oh,
module
really?
take place before or after the discovery of
Nice.
black powder?
Concussive and
I don't
fireball.
know.
You know,
Ooh,
I don't know.
with
off the top of my head.
concussive and fire?
I
Yeah.
can't
That's
remember
It's
a
like
which,
fireball with
which campaign
concussive
it was
force.
introduced, but it became canon after
Cool
that
damage.
campaign.
We
I
get
can't
physical
remember if it
and we
was
get that
before or
fire
after.
damage.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. So basically, it's a fireball.
If you're
Yeah.
curious about the
Nice.
timeline of the campaign, there's a book series they're based off of by R.A. Salvatore.
Okay, so after 10 healer's kits. Is that it?
Yes.
Okay.
That's it.
Cool.
I turned
That's
to
a lot of
Jax
healing kits.
and asked, you're an alchemist.
Newly alchemist, but yes,
I don't know.
the knowledge was given to me.
You're capable of making potions,
Certain potions, yes.
healing potions.
Not proficient in that kit.
You are proficient. If you're an alchemist, you can make the basic healing
I
potions.
thought that was from the herbalist kit.
Nope.
Oh, well then
It's an
yes,
alchemist.
yes I am. I thought, well, no, because I remember reading about the herbalist kit because those are what you used to make them.
But if you are an alchemist, though, you're proficient in it
Oh, okay.
because
Well, I have proficiency in the alchemist kit, so I should be proficient.
yeah, you are capable of doing that.
But so yeah, I'll take an herbalism kit because that's.
Let's take 10.
No.
One's good enough.
2 herbalism kits and 10 healers kits.
Right, so
But I'll take
he
a
can
healer
make
kit too.
the healing potions.
Yeah.
Then he should take them.
No, the healer's kit is for like you could use that to help stabilize someone.
Or heal them if you have a certain feat.
Yeah.
You can
Or-
actually heal some, but each healer's kit has 10 uses.
So it's good. It's good to have one because you can expend a use after making a
Do I have that feat?
heal check.
So the kit allows for a bonus for doing the medicine check.
I think so.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be a good thing for me to have then. Like really good.
Oh wait, yeah, you are a paladin.
Because I got 5 on medicine.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, I remember.
I remember playing that character and was like, SABC.
You know, I looked at it and I kind of thought the same thing. Like, man,
I'm really good at that.
I
SABC.
I could fix anyone right now.
Okay, so then
I guess
Well,
I
I
have
can
to
take one of those huge.
I think it would be wise that everyone has a healer's kit and paladin you have
Whatever.
Oh,
4.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I said
6.
7 leaves 3 left over.
No. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So I get 4.
There's 4.
Yeah,
left over.
actually, it doesn't give you a bonus on medicine checks. It's just an auto success to stabilize.
Oh,
When you're using it.
What is
And
it?
each one is 10 expenses, but if you have the healer feat, you can actually roll a d4 and they gain back that many hit points from
Yeah.
zero. It's really good.
If you have that feat, you can just use a healer's kit to heal people, which is really nice.
all right. Well,
Everybody-
everybody write down the fact they have a healer's kit.
Yeah, do that perspective.
Yes.
I'm not gonna ever use this 9 spell slot, correct?
9 spell slot.
Probably not.
9th level.
Probably.
What class are you?
6, 7, 8, and 9 you will not use.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use those to count part of my inventory then. 'cause
That's fine.
it's-
That's what I do.
I have a lot of writing on this.
Steven.
One of the
2
reasons,
years later.
Yeah.
I
one
had
of
a
the,
9th level spell of healer's kit? What the fuck is that?
it's one of the reasons why I use a binder and just throw a bunch of lined paper in it. Then I just scribble it all
So
down.
this do you want me to carry that, herbal listen things too?
That I think I can throw it back.
I was gonna say on survival. so should
Well, how many
I-
herbalism kits were there?
And I take that poison.
You can take one if you want one.
Where-
I mean, they are heavy.
I was only offering to carry them because
Usually making.
I picked them up initially.
Oh, never mind. I was
Out
gonna
of
say,
plants.
Taking plants.
yeah, I was
Wait,
gonna say,
I
out of
have
survival, so what did I do?
Gathering survival, gathering them is great through survival. However, when you make a craft roll, you don't add anything to it. If you're proficient in it, you just get advantage
Oh, yeah, I'm proficient in survival.
Yes.
in
But
the
however,
use of the kit.
Oh, okay.
right. However, yeah, you want to have training in that kit.
Yeah.
To be able to do it.
For example, while we all just
That's
did
why I
receive
had
the
to make
healer's
the
kit,
first part.
I personally don't have
Dude,
proficiency
what's your
with
background?
it because
Outlander.
the multi-classing and
Oh,
stuff of it.
So
I go
gathering supplies
all of my
is definitely
initial.
something you would be really good at, especially in the Underdark.
Yeah, I can also remember the terrain,
Fifth
and
edition.
cover and all that kind of stuff.
You actually don't roll for using a healer's kit.
You just use a
I take
magic.
auto success.
You don't roll to craft with the healer's kit. You don't roll at all. You just auto stabilize. Say Alex is bleeding out. Just you want to use the healer's kit, and he's stable at 0. He's not making death saves anymore. We're moving on.
Then you
I'll make sure you want
take
that,
a tick
okay?
away.
Again,
I'll keep everyone alive.
this time.
Yeah, this time. I'm not an NPC, guys. We're here. I'm here.
So you're gonna be here more often?
I'm on days, so yeah. Definitely makes it easier.
Great. I have a 7-man party.
I'm going to go through the room. I'm going to collect the notes. I'm going to take some notes. I'm going to gather some spell components.
I'm specifically looking for maps, and I will take maps.
I offer to carry things. Is there
Check
anything
your phone.
particularly shiny?
Not anymore, you guys.
AJ, can I roll survival to see if there's anything around that I should be gathering?
In this room?
No, there's nothing for you to gather here, man. There's some sweet soup by a broken up brain.
I wouldn't do that.
No.
I'm glad no one ate a tadpole egg. So glad.
Should I add those?
I'm sorry,
in
did
the
you say
pinky
eat a
stew?
tadpole?
If this guy
Yeah,
wants
roll
to
it
eat
first,
everything,
If you
this
want
guy wants to eat everything, okay? I was
Most
bullshitting.
kill
everything.
Worst case scenario, eating it is you're gonna become poisoned.
So you know, I don't think worst case
No.
scenario would be poison.
Okay, if you swallowed it whole, there might be an issue, but if you threw it in your mouth and chewed it up,
Ew.
What if you add it into like pinky stew?
What about
Worst
the rest
caviar
of the stuff?
Or you could not secretly try to make the party cannibals. That's an option too. Just saying.
But technically, they wouldn't be cannibal if they were drow, because all I eat
Yes,
is
they're
the most
humanoids.
part.
It's cannibalism.
And
Especially
that
for
moves
Nate.
you to chaotic.
you have the wrong
like saying there's a
conditioning to
black
be a
person,
cannibal.
is it still
I don't care what it says on your character.
Yes,
There's
I know.
chaotic evil.
Well, I've got like
Forcing other
20
people to.
Cannibalism.
well, I've got like 27 drow
Sorry.
pinkies.
If you ever made me a cannibal, I would turn you.
Both of the
I would eat
paladins
your
would
brain
obliterate.
Hammer time.
Especially
I
Ken.
have a big sword. I'll smack you with it. It's gonna hurt.
I'm
No,
not
I will
You can shoot him down, not
grab the
think it.
blade and beat you to death with
sure
the
you
hand.
can
If
understand.
it does, it's for any reason I can use my sword. I have it.
You
And I have
have
explosives.
That was the one I rolled on the
And
I don't
that's
have
what I
explosives,
for
but I do have a wall that makes it like.
I am still the most squishy person in the party.
So you are very happy to have that.
Yes, I am.
You can keep hitting me. I'll
Hey,
just keep
at
hitting.
least it's not a D4 of health this edition.
I don't know if you can keep your healing up as well as I could.
When you trip and fall, it's listed at level
no.
1. Computer
I am
pilot.
not
Here's the
going to
problem.
die.
In previous editions, you could actually lose health
I can
at
heal
levels
myself.
that you leveled.
I can heal myself.
Yeah, it's done.
I can
Yeah,
heal
no,
myself.
I have a negative
I
con,
can't
so
die.
I rolled a
Come
1.
at me.
Oh, well, then you actually don't gain any
Just
hit
because
points
you
or
heal
you
yourself
lose
a
hit
little
points.
bit doesn't mean
You
That's
become
a
more
lot.
sickly.
Fuck that.
That's half.
Wait,
my-
that's
I always
that's
thought,
a
I
lot.
always thought it would be,
Yeah.
it's either a
That's
Well,
a
you
lot.
also have to
positive
use
number or
actions to
zero.
use those.
Yeah,
You
it could be the
one
other way.
action is
Oh,
that
wow.
you get one
That's
attack.
hardcore.
Yeah.
It depends on the DM and the older editions. The
Yeah.
older editions are hardcore, but
Could
those
you
days-
imagine being a level 1 wizard with a negative?
You guys have
Yeah.
completely gone through this room here now. And the extra room.
Woo, I'll search the extra room.
No, this is the extra room you guys just searched.
So I'm going to spend a considerable amount of time gathering components.
Okay, Nick's gonna spend an hour gathering all the components because
This is a treasure trove for a wizard, even though it is accursed.
Well, I'll help him. Will that reduce it by like a half an hour with 2 people collecting?
No.
All right. Well, I'll help him
you
anyway.
guys aren't exactly on a time crunch though, and I'm setting up things.
Oh wait,
I
Man.
volunteered to help this carry if you need, since I have plenty of.
They are down here trying to find the gnome, the Darrow that keeps running away.
I ask you if you've completed gathering what you need from the.
oh, from the Elderbrand pool.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got a tadpole.
you got a tadpole. You got an egg. Did you
No, I didn't
collect,
take an egg. I just took the, I wanted the tadpole. I don't care about the egg.
collect any extra serum?
Oh, the brine.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll add another vial. Of
Well, you
brine.
would have because you scooped out.
Well, I got a
And
vial
then
with,
just
with
brine.
brine.
Oh, just
Yeah.
brine? Yeah, you wanted to, yeah,
Oh, can I label that elder brine?
you can.
Vial.
Elder brain.
Elder.
I look to my dragons and ask if you could take a moment to.
Pouring out. No? Oh, okay. Never mind.
Please tell me yours is fire. I don't think lightning's gonna work.
Hey, I got a question.
They would.
The spell
Plasma is
that
plasma.
heal- the spell that heals.
I just don't follow one. I remember that.
Yeah.
Both
Can I
of you
make
are
that
like.
with an alchemist kit?
Oh, cool. We can
With
set
his
everything up.
knowledge
We
if
can
I
light
borrow
things.
his book.
We get lit.
Or if you allow me to borrow it.
No, we stand on either end.
A healing spell. Making a healing potion is different than making a healing potion that cures undead.
Well,
That-
what's the energy type that heals us? Is it
There
necrotic?
is, it's
No,
it's not broken down like that.
It's dark energy.
It's just the 5th edition doesn't break that down.
I have a
I
spell
was,
for
I
it.
was just wondering if I could make healing potions, could I make the opposite of that affects husks?
No, but what you could do is you could take a spell gem. You could take the gem for a level 1 spell, and you could basically cast it into that, and it basically would function like a 1-use scroll. Boop, I used the thing.
How much are those? Gems
I would have to look up what type of gem you would need.
I got you.
Level 1.
And
It's
then-
not a bloodstone.
Yeah.
I know that
And
much.
if you happen to find the
Quartz.
stone, send
So-
Cal that he'll carve it down.
Lapis.
Lapis lazuli. You would need that. And then
Quartz is up to 2nd level. Bloodstone's up to 3rd level. Amber's up to 4th level. Obsidian rock will take cantrips.
How rare is obsidian?
If you
Yeah,
Not
take
that
this
rare.
have a look. Prestidigitation.
so if you want to learn
That way
the
it goes to that
spell,
level.
I can't learn the spell.
you can learn the spell.
We're about down. This is
Repair
really
undead.
justified obsidian thing.
So that is chaotic neutral.
Well, then again, that wasn't part of the spells for my,
Little
from
city.
what I have in my thing for character creation, so.
Yeah, it's a warlock spell
Oh.
out of this book.
Alright,
So-
I'm gonna replace one of my first level
That's
spells.
fine.
chaotic
You didn't have access when you made the character, and this isn't in any builder.
Because I'm guessing that would probably be part of my knowledge being brought back as a husk.
No, it's on the warlock spell list. You could choose to know it.
Now, what to get rid of?
so now they have
Actually,
shit
we
ton
can
of
talk to each other.
casters.
I know.
You have another caster to help you.
You and I can talk to each other. No one can hear us.
Just like these.
Draconic's a lot more common than that.
However,
Draconic is the language of magic.
We also have a lore master bard.
Go for it. I'm waiting.
Also comprehend language.
Whatever that were.
You said it's called Repair Undead?
yes.
Yeah. I sent you a picture of that spell.
Fantastic.
It's
was
2d8
It's
per level.
creating a pebble of precipitation. And throwing it at
Wait,
with
so does it
chaotic
add an
good or
extra
chaotic
2/8 per
good?
level or just a D8 per level?
I think it's d8 per level.
You're not
but it's
hurting them,
2d8
but
in
you are
base.
cleaning them.
Redact the moral
Prestidigitation.
Yes, he
When it
is.
came back, through the power of a god.
A pebble doing maybe a single point of non-lethal damage, but it's casting prestidigitation, so it cleans them. You're tossing a rock for your own amusement,
So
but it's helping somebody.
depending on
How dare you?
how it affects them, it could be chaotic good.
Prestidigitation, cleaning.
I'm not wrong.
Tangent. I can't dignify that with a different response right now. I'm sorry. I have to stay focused. There's a lot to do here.
Yes.
So when you came into this room, there was the direction you came from, and then the hallway turned off to the right. But that hallway still went on another direction.
We spent some time collecting things. We have bags full of stuff at this point.
Mm-hmm.
We have bags
Not
full of
carrying
holding
anything
that can
crazy.
still hold more dead bodies.
Am I though? What is it?
You could say bag of contents.
Okay.
Oh,
I
he's
see
not
I put a
alive.
heal in there instead
I
of
take the
no.
leader of the Assassin's Guild and stick him into my bag of holding. His dead body.
Just stole a dead body.
We were asked by somebody to bring it.
Wait, is the leader the
Okay,
squid guy?
I guess that makes sense.
Okay. So about that. Remember how our talk about how the size of a bag of holding? You're trying to fit a dwarf and it will hold this big.
Yeah.
However, there are ways to make that smaller.
No.
Can I have a body bag of holding?
No.
Please.
No.
It's called a bag of holding that just happens to take the shape of a duffel bag.
I hook it onto him, his backpack.
I'd call it a body
He can
bag.
carry it.
It'd be the
It
best
says
thing
right
for a
here-
necromancer.
It says that it has a 2-foot diameter at the mouth, and it's 4 feet deep. 2-foot diameter. That's I don't really know if my shoulders are 2 feet.
Between 2 and
apart.
3.
It's
A
a
lot of
dwarf,
a lot of dwarves are 3 to
2 foot
4 feet
diameters
wide.
are
Yeah, dwarves are a bit.
Okay,
Wow.
it's like taking a 6 foot tall muscular man and then pushing him down to 4 feet tall,
And everything just kind of
and everything kind of proportionate.
Drew, you know how you take a deep breath and you can suck in your stomach?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Can we just
Oh, wait, it was
dwarves
the
on
thieves
still?
guild that took the. No, it was these guys that took the egg.
Okay,
Let me double check.
rip off a sack,
Just kidding.
put him in the sack, and whoever has the highest
Ooh.
strength can just drag him behind us.
That'd
That's
be
how many of my strengths in me.
Why would you be doing
You wouldn't want to ruin the sack. That's straight
Well,
up.
can we just tie
He
it
has
over
a-
his
he has
neck and
a-
drag
he
it
has
behind
a-
us?
the
My strength is 20, so it doesn't really matter.
We're just gonna.
Underneath the
Oh, no, I get it.
Go around the neck, you'll-
Considering that it's medical term for that particular.
Oh, that'd be
injury,
so cool. I mean, I guess that kind of
which
sucks,
I
but
have
it'd be
never
so cool.
seen, let alone.
Am I
You got a ladder so your dice can climb
Am I
up
carrying a
for you?
corpse? Is that what I'm doing now?
Dude, that'd be so
No,
cool
technically
though. You
you
put a
would
ladder
break
up and then like, you're okay, roll
That's
D20.
That would
Your
be part
dice
of your
roll up
carry.
and then fall in.
That'd be part of your drag weight.
Or
Which is
you could ask
a
your,
lot.
Yeah.
or you could ask your Kobe minions to kind of drag them along.
Prior resurrection, I could be
I'm in
probably carrying around 4 dead corpses with me, but now I
It
can't.
was,
I could probably carry
it was
more
actually
than
not these guys who stole the egg.
Okay.
It was a different group that is totally probably down. Because there's like a 3-way fight going for control of this place because of that mesa you guys found, which allows you to listen into any conversation from like the last week. It's intel, the intel gathering ability of that is insane.
Is it an item or is it?
No, it's
in-
called, it's a
literally-
mesa.
Think
Oh.
Devil's Tower over in Utah, but you can hear, you can sit
I'll
on
explain
that-
it, Luke.
on top
I'll
of it,
explain it,
and you
Luke.
can hear the White House.
So we could just end it by destroying it.
Good luck destroying a mesa.
Like I said, Devil's Tower.
Okay, I get it now.
Okay, so we go down the hallway.
Real quick, just to verify, I am dragging a corpse with me now.
No, I gave it to the.
Yeah, I'm
I know
dragging
him
it
better.
because I have like damn near 20 strength.
I do have 20 strength.
Yeah,
But
20.
yes.
because
Yeah,
of his,
okay,
because,
out of both
because
of
his
you.
race, he gets a racial bonus being
Carry.
dragged and carry more.
Oh,
Yeah,
that makes
that's
sense.
right.
You do have more physical strength.
Wait, is
however,
he a
it's
dragon
one of
now?
those-
No,
Or
I'm
just still
still
alive? Okay.
I'm still Goliath, but I can't do a large
Castle
drag.
that makes sense.
Anyway,
Anyway, okay.
That's what's good.
Just
Are you
remember,
guys
pick
continuing
them back
on, or were you guys talking about leaving again?
Going down the hallway.
Okay, cool. You mentioned our bags are full, so I wasn't sure if you were
Yeah, bags
segueing
are
into.
full.
Well, if we look at it at a standpoint of a business, you don't want to leave stuff for other people to come in and grab.
Right, that's why I was like, let's clean
Yeah,
up.
so we should like,
We go cleaning
I'm
house.
pretty sure we
we're
cleaned up.
vested in this.
Between you guys filling up the pools and me fighting random things around the room, we're good to go.
So how long have I been real life? It was prior to
A
you guys
couple
coming
weeks.
into. Okay.
The wormsmith looking for more.
The
The wormsmith looking for
I've been
more
alive
members.
longer than I was dead.
Because we have a couple of Drager here without a boss anymore.
Yeah, that's actually a good point.
We want to give the Wormsmith control of the Assassin's Guild.
Why not?
Yeah,
Makes sense.
Wait, how well do we know these people?
Why can't we just take control of the Assassin's Guild like I said before?
because it's not our place, we plan to leave.
Yeah, if you try to take control of it.
I don't
And
really want to
and
make
at the same
buy
time,
that
we-
magical item.
We're already really on good terms with the Wormsmith.
Oh, okay.
So if we give him control of the assassins,
This, yeah, it also gives him the opportunity to turn the assassins back against the High King, who's apparently wanting to kill him. So
Yeah.
that letter is proof.
the reversal there is something a red dragon loves to see.
But is giving a dragon command of like an entire Assassin's Guild really the best?
He's still a dragon. He doesn't need the assassins.
Yeah, okay, you got
He
it.
doesn't, however, they give him, they allow him to deal with his own things without having to get directly involved, which dragons love. Dragons,
So
Manipulate
so-
the situation.
Tell them that tell them the
Says
king
then
sent you.
If I can be the one to tell the dragon that we got the Assassin's Guild for him. She's going to get as good
You're,
graces as I have.
you're,
The only question, the concern I have is that,
I can assist. Yeah, you need charisma scores to.
I mean, mind you, I'm not much better.
you have a bard who's all like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a couple things I can do.
you're not a bard.
I may not get bonuses.
Who thinks they have the highest charisma?
Out of the players,
Out of the
it's
players?
it's I would say it's
The bard. Yeah, it's
in,
He is a
Probably
What's
not
the bard
me,
score?
but I do have
20.
Oh, I'm almost there.
congratulations, she wins.
That's true.
He's an AP.
Yeah.
She is a bard.
Or the sorcerer.
Well, it doesn't matter what your charisma score is if you have a double proficiency in the actual.
He does.
What, that's what
She's
I
a
mean.
bard.
She has at least four
She has
double
expertise.
proficiencies.
Otherwise, I would say yes. That's just one of those moments of the.
You know how hard it was not to be a bard?
Well, I mean, it's really easy to get them to join and be like, well, we have a letter here that he might want you dead.
So, as you guys come to the next room,
Okay.
the chamber splits into two paths surrounding a large pool filled by water trickling from stalactites along the ceiling. The western path forms a ramp above the pool's surface, while the eastern path runs level with the water and continues into a tunnel opening. The water turns darker toward the center of the pool, where it just looks darker.
From
That
which
sounds like a perception.
From which direction does the airflow seem to be coming from?
It doesn't give you that kind of information, Tony.
Well, no, I mean, does it? Oh, so okay. I'm sorry, this is module, not homebrew. So
Yeah, if it was, I'd have an answer for you.
Can I?
That was only a
I
four.
scored a
It was actually an investigation check.
Oh, investigation.
I'm gonna drop one of my ball things to summon my animal, and he got
There we
a 19 on
go.
perception.
Investigation.
Wait, what's up?
Okay, I rolled a 7. I gotta check what that
I
one
have
is.
feet.
Anyone with investigation can make an investigation roll.
Sorry, what
25.
did you say?
I made a 17. Does that count?
That's 17. Anybody beat 14? Raise your hand.
Oh no.
Yes.
Well,
That was a 6. That's a 6, right?
Well, actually, it
Fine,
was 18, but it was.
Yeah, that's a 6.
I need a dire wolf.
I have
You-
one.
you probably got
investigation. I can't look for anything
How
You
about
did better
very
than me.
well.
Oh, well, I didn't break that actual number.
That's
though.
fine.
Ooh, that was
Yeah,
5
I get
investigation.
Don't worry,
rolled
I'll
a
wait
19.
until you all stop talking.
No, we'll
Thank
keep talking.
Shut up.
Rock's fault. They're all dead. Reroll characters.
Okay, so there are the remains of several dead Darrow cultists and a few Dwerger around the pool. Almost said the wrong word there. If you've made the check, you know, which is a DC 14. It suggests that whatever they were killed by came from what's ever in the water.
How far away is that water?
Do we have a holy hand grenade?
That's solely because of me.
Well, I kind of do. I kind of have some of them.
I
That's
need
solely
the
because of
dire wolf.
I don't think that these guys are in the water.
When you come into the room, the pool is about 10 feet away from you.
Oh shit, that's close.
When you come into the room, the pool is about 10 feet away from you.
Okay, back away.
Is there an indication that whatever killed them that was in the water can get on land?
What did you roll?
I rolled a 18.
Yes.
Okay. I announced, hey, those things, it looks like whatever killed those things can get on land. So, because I'm kind of invested in you guys.
As you guys are about to pull away, one of the things is, if you come within 30 feet, which, you know, all of you are,
Yeah.
Oh, well, no, that's not it.
What happens?
those of you who made the investigation check are not surprised. Roll initiative.
Okay.
We're going to need a map around the pool.
17.
Man, I keep rolling 17. And I'm okay with that. I appreciate your assistance. by the way.
Did you make the 15
Not
or
really.
more?
You're the cleanup crew.
No, but I have a feat that prevents me from being surprised as long as I'm conscious.
God damn it! I really wish I took that other
That's a
item
good
than the wand. That I
Yes,
took.
it is.
Especially the fact
It also gives me a +5 to initiative, which is good because that's what I rolled.
Good job.
So,
I do take one of these. It's really unfortunate that I would name myself
That's
my
the
honors.
worst.
I got a 7.
See, I would take that feat, but it's kind of stacking too much because that means right now I have a +12 to initiative.
Oh my
You
god.
have a wolf that's sitting on top of the.
This
Yep.
guy?
Do that.
Originally, I was gonna
This
play
is a
one.
huge.
We need to make a fight for something bursting out of water.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
nobody would be
That is the-
surprised.
Huge. That is a.
That's a
You know,
lot.
you would
That's
have
above
been
a large.
He wouldn't, or what? He wouldn't.
I think that
right now I'm pretty much a warforged.
This is a large.
This is a 4
But you're at a.
4x4 base for
Yeah.
for huge, isn't it?
But what kind of creature is this?
Hey.
Yeah,
It is
but
pain.
okay,
That's what it
for
is.
what I
have
gain
one of
from being a
those?
husk, I'm essentially
I asked Nick, he said no.
because I don't need to eat.
Just because I can.
Why did you that guy?
breathe.
Oh, never mind.
Did you not say anything
It
else?
would breathe. I'm dead.
Undead. There is a very distinct difference between the two.
No.
Just moving
Oh,
on.
Eating,
I was
breathing, and
directing
drinking
that
are
towards
problems
the,
of the living.
Oh. Okay.
There's a reason why I reached over. Other than that, I really don't care.
Nope, wrong guy. I'm the one with the red mohawk. Also, it's got the pentagon. I think he probably took me over there.
It's right there. Well, hey, I got squeakers in there.
Squeakers uses a knife.
Yes.
He's a were-rat. He has a
Better things for back.
tiny humanoid shape now, doesn't he?
No.
You have the
No.
walls. It's medium.
Well, this guy.
Oh, he's medium now?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you meant like as a
Yeah.
character had deployable walls.
Oh, he's a
That's so
were-rat.
fucking cool.
He's a rat that became a were-rat.
Can you use
Does
the
that mean he was
advantage?
bit by a were-human?
No, he
a small
just-
corridor or something, just throw the wall into the middle of the
Yes.
corridor.
They
Translation.
gained enough experience to evolve.
Dude, that would suck for me though, because I'm like
Does that
7.5
mean if I
feet
gain
tall, so my
enough
head would
experience,
stick
I
over
become
like
an
this,
orc?
all would look like my
And I become a bugbear after?
Yeah, I'd have to.
After I go and
Then-
No, with your look.
Yes,
lay down.
This is for Pokemon Red and Blue, so there is.
Luke,
Yeah.
did you make your investigation check?
No, I did not, but
You are
because
not
of that.
surprised. I'm aware. Trust me. If you let me finish, I would have gotten to that.
I'm surprised. That's fine. Surprise isn't that big. I'm like,
You lose your first turn, and I rolled a 2 on initiative.
You lose your
did-
first turn
I
and
did pretty
then
good on
advantage
initiative.
or something.
For once.
They attack you.
Fight.
basically, you can't
Yeah.
act at all during your turn.
Oh. Okay.
You're surprised, I believe, until your
One more
turn.
level.
Yeah.
So if you have a really low initiative, you're surprised the
wait,
entire
yeah.
round.
Have we rolled initiative yet or no?
He asked us to.
Yes, we are rolling initiative now.
Yeah, I had that a little bit ago, but no one said it, so I'll just wait.
That's fair.
Yes, I. I use bigger things. That's why I was little. Oh, I guess. Ding, ding, ding.
Surprise is like the
Yes.
first round.
If you could
sucks,
make it
but
large enough for 2 of them, that'd be great.
That's right.
You dragging back, AJ. The last time I was surprised, I got dropped by Mind Flayer. I almost died.
You didn't get dropped by a mind player, you got dropped by thralls.
Oh,
Look at the bright
close
side.
enough.
Everybody
Close
didn't
enough.
die, and tadpoles weren't inserted into our dead corpses to become mind players. Because this game would be completely different if that happened.
The game would be over.
You asshole.
Or we
Dude,
would
No,
I thought
that
it was
game
actually
would be
going
over.
flying over the side.
The entire player party is dead. Reroll.
I'm not allowing a mind flayer campaign. No, I can't run that.
Now they did reroll.
I'm not.
You would just have to run it as.
It's so
We'd be on the
difficult to do
perspective
that kind
of trying to get everything done
It's too
instead of
much of a
preventing
pain.
everything from being.
No.
It's too much of a pain.
Yeah, it really is.
You know what's worse than
Just
being
having one
players?
mind player character is hard.
Looking at you, Shockley.
Especially when they go throughout the town without being disguised.
Looking
Why?
at you, Shockley.
Why does that not surprise you?
Because Shockley.
Yeah, that's why.
What'd you get for initiative, Steven?
20. Okay. And Squeaker's got a,
He goes on your initiative.
oh, he goes on my initiative. Okay.
Oh, no, actually, no, roll for him.
Yeah, he got a set of.
Wait, does Squeakers have to make an investigation roll? Is he
I
he's
don't know if
surprised?
you want.
Wait, does my wolf get to make an investigation roll or no?
I'm
No.
guessing all things controlled by other party members go off.
Yeah,
the party
it's a lot
members'
easier
roll.
just to. Yours is a summon, mine is another character.
Yeah, yours wouldn't act anyway until you gave it a
Yeah.
command.
You were like, oh shit, fight.
Tony, what'd you get?
19, so hopefully I won't be surprised for long.
And it's okay, Squeakers is still stealth. Not well, but he is there.
He's got like a leaf on top of him.
7. He has a leaf on top of him in the Underdark.
19.
Don't ask
19.
questions you don't want to know
What's
the
your
answers to.
That's including dex.
No,
What's
it's
your
a
dex?
score.
Oh, it's a +2.
Tony.
Mine is a +3.
Okay. Daskel, the
Next level is gonna be sweet.
You know, my current nickname in my shop is Rascal the Edgelord right now.
And you're surprised? Okay, Drew, what'd you get?
14 in total. 19 stubs. That's also why I collect people's pinkies, and my dude's missing his right pinky as well. They said he's missing his whole
Consistency,
pinky.
you know, it's important.
Yeah.
Well, that'd be so bad. You have just like nothing there.
Just notes.
Nothing there.
Actually, the doc said that if I did that, he would have ended up taking my hand and cutting it like that across, so it's just straight.
You make it
So that way
What?
it would be. Yeah.
Making it.
That seems like unnecessary
Well, it's
surgery.
if all you had was like a flat nub here, like every time I try to put my hand in my pocket.
Oh,
it's
you
going
wouldn't be-
that
it would-
much
okay.
Yeah,
like
it would,
that.
it's actually better for stability to your entire paint.
Oh,
Yeah. so-
now that I don't work there anymore, there was a one of the pelletizers crushed a portion of his hand while driving a forklift. He put his hand out to stop himself from hitting a beam.
Oh my
And he
god.
crushed like
That was stupid.
these three
Yeah.
fingers all the way. So right now he's in hand therapy. After the surgery, he had like pins. They reconstructed his crushed fingers and expect him to make a recovery to have full use of his hand again.
That's gonna take a while.
Doctor Strange.
I was like, I didn't even think. I mean, this is the amount of mobility I thought he was going to have after everything. Like from what I understand, he'll be able to move.
Yeah.
His hand would go back to how it was.
As long as he keeps up with the
yeah,
therapy.
keeps up with
he
his
should.
therapy and stuff. It's like, yeah, it's.
That's both impressive and horrifying at the same time.
Yeah, see,
So if you're ever on a forklift, never put your hands outside of a forklift to stop yourself from trying to glide into it.
By the way,
I just want to cut off this forearm and replace it.
what comes out of the water are 2 8-headed hydras.
Oh, that fucking sucks. Now don't it?
How big is this puddle?
It's big.
It's
It's
big
not
enough
a
for
puddle.
2 8-headed hydras.
So, how much room are we talking about here?
Well, Nick's building a map. So
Isn't it Hydra
That's
like a
fair.
colossal size?
No, it's huge.
Only huge.
So is that a 3x3 square or 4x4? So whatever that
4x4.
I only act.
Because I know how to beat a Hydra.
Do you?
Just from general lore.
Yeah, Don't use that information.
Oh, this is different Hydra?
No,
You're not
That-
allowed to use that information.
yeah, your character doesn't know that information. You do.
You know, but you're here.
unless the character is specifically trained to kill Hydra.
Well,
No, even then they would have to make a roll.
You still have
But if they were a
You have to.
ranger
You have to.
hydra, they were
Just because you know something doesn't mean you're going to remember it at that moment of holy crap, I'm about to die.
that's fair.
All of a sudden he sits down on the ground,
Although I
starts
wasn't
looking for
college.
books.
Hey guys, give me a minute. We don't have a minute.
We ain't got
Just distract him for 5 hours.
What are you gonna do? Run.
We ain't got
Perfect. No, wonderful chewy toy of hydra distraction.
I do.
What is it? It's a corpse.
It's a human leg.
Actually, we have a
Yeah, we
Okay,
do.
well, then let me ask.
We kind of need that corpse.
More about things like Hydras.
Wait a
and such.
minute.
It's common knowledge like it is here in the real world.
Huh?
Is this lore about like Hydras and such is common knowledge
No.
it is here? So it's not.
I mean,
Okay.
common knowledge of a hydra. You probably know that severing a head would create another head to follow,
Yes.
which may or may not be true, but that would be common knowledge about hydras.
I don't know that I'd call that common knowledge. Most people don't know about hydras.
See, like honestly, man, everybody's seen Hercules.
Well, Hercules doesn't.
Hercules is
doesn't.
unfortunately not the best fiction.
Yeah, I know it's wrong, but I mean, like everybody at least has somewhat of an idea, I think. But also,
Well, we do. But our
Hercules isn't in
characters.
D&D, so
I like how everybody calls him Hercules when that's
Heracles.
Yes.
I know it's Hercules.
Greek is Heracles.
Do you know
It
why-
is Hercules.
Damn it.
Raise your hand if you know why it's Heracles.
I used to know. I don't know. I can't recall.
Wasn't Hera his mom?
There you go.
I don't know. I don't know how you get
I've actually
Clees from Zeus, but okay.
It's great. We don't ask questions about ancestral families. We just watch Game of Thrones instead.
Well, I mean, they are.
I've actually never
gods.
seen Game of Thrones.
I told you not to say that to Nick. I really did.
I didn't say it to Nick. I said it to you.
Wait, did you just say you don't like? Game
No,
of
I've
Thrones?
never seen it.
Mhm.
I have seen like little
You'll never-
snippets of
I'm
it
sorry.
because of the scenes that.
I'm sorry in advance, Drew.
Well, here,
What's up?
if you want the
You
HBO
understand what I'm
rating,
getting
watch
at.
HBO. If you want
I like the
unfeathered
balls.
dragon
How do you feel?
shit,
That's why I like to
rot-
put 'em-
or
out for a
uncontrollable
second.
diarrhea while riding a dragon, read books because they go
Yeah.
into way more detail than what.
Jesus.
Yeah, the first time Danny rides her dragons, she has uncontrollable shits that she shits on the side. It's in the fucking book. There's like a paragraph about her taking shits while she's riding on the riding on the dragon.
George R.R. Martin kind of has a weird fetishes that come out.
He's George R.R. Martin. He's weird.
He will never finish that goddamn book.
Hey, Nick, do we know the approximate blast radius of one of those experimental explosions?
The size of a regular fireball spell.
How big is
You
that?
shall not roll past.
Steep radius?
Yeah.
So it goes like 20 foot that way and 20 foot that way.
Oh,
wait,
sorry,
no.
I'm on.
Okay.
You go 20 foot.
How much damage
It
did they
goes
do?
20 feet that way, 20 feet that way.
It was
I'm
just
wearing
as
a
a-
that way.
not only a fireball, but also as
They're
thunder
my
cloud.
freebies that I got from work.
I'm only asking
I have a
questions.
voucher for
I wasn't here
another
when
pair,
we
which I
used
don't
it.
know if I should
I'm
use or
not
not.
It's
sure.
dangerous. It also does
You can still use it?
I don't
it
think
does
so.
damage
I
to
think
solid
they probably
objects
send me a bill
like
for
buildings
some
and cave
dollar
structure.
boots.
Yeah,
How tall is the roof?
Yes, how tall?
Crystalline Hydras, go!
Go,
Yeah.
gadget explosion. So if you aren't careful with it, it will kill you.
Yeah.
I was sitting right above me though.
Okay, but I will tell you right now from Nick's War Fortress campaign about
That's a
putting-
bad idea.
how he took down a third of the mountain.
Yeah,
Just a third?
You destroyed a third of a mountain?
basically.
That's beautiful.
He
Oh, I
not.
didn't do it. My players did.
We told him to use a check, but no, he was like, no, we're gonna use a couple sticks of dynamite just to bring down this little section.
Oh, no. Well, so the problem is he's like, somebody's like, I'm going to make a magical hole, right? Then the next person was like, I'm going to stand next to this hole and I'm going to throw a stick of dynamite.
Oh shit.
Botch. Falls into hole.
Oh.
These sticks of dynamites weren't just sticks, they were vials susceptible to,
Liquid.
breaking.
No, it wasn't that. He had a bunch of sticks of dynamite and alchemic fire. And
Oh, that's right.
That's translation. D&D nitroglycerin.
Oh, okay. I see what happened. I understand now.
I almost
died.
died.
It's also one of those moments of, if you're a demolitionist, you don't bring all of your bombs with you at all times.
Yeah.
He did.
If you're not a good one, you
all the
do.
bombs in at the same time.
Okay, now that the map is set up,
Why the half?
Yeah,
Wait, he took like literally every bomb he had, just dropped it in?
No, he had it with him. and
Okay,
he fell into the
set
hole.
up your frontliners.
Oh,
Set up
okay.
right here. Anyone else will be behind that line.
Oh, sorry, what's up?
Oh, sorry.
this
I
is
did not
where
mean
you
for the
want.
debris.
I'm behind the line. I don't know where though.
Nick,
going to
you're
ask
perfect.
her-
You're behind the line instead of in front of it. Instead of on the
Put me
front line,
next
you
to
Mr.
him,
Frontliner
places
person.
is
Oh,
made.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm on the front line.
Okay.
I'm just trying to judge how far how this is gonna work.
Oh, my wall should
So
probably
I'm probably
be
gonna
there
do somewhere
somewhere
too,
too.
guys.
Put me,
My kobolds are in the
back there.
corner hiding. They're not here.
okay, I know.
Does that sound good?
Huh?
The kobolds are not in here. They're-
I would hope not.
Oh, yeah, you had to do that.
Do not
whole
move
thing.
Yeah.
So where do you want to be?
Some friends. Some
Put them in the wood.
You're a blade singer, man. You can pump that AC to 20.
I know.
Which gives you a higher AC than me.
I'm
Put me
also gonna
behind
do the sword
He's still a
shield
wizard.
for this battle.
He really is
I have
still.
38, I only have 38 hit points.
AC up a little.
So that's
So
why you need to
I'm
come back
thinking-
as a husk, man. It's cool,
Right about there?
right, Nick?
Oh,
He just needs to come back as a husk. He gets those 42 hit points.
Just to verify, I do have my sword.
Wizard husks, man.
The husk spell is not cheap, nor is it easy to cast.
I'm aware.
Mine was. No,
Hey,
That's
hey,
because you had a goddess helping me.
hey, Tony.
Yeah.
Go.
Hey, MacGuffin is. Holy fuck, do we got a lot of people?
Yes, you do. Hence why there's 2 hydras and not 1.
Nick, you need to dial back the undead.
No, he doesn't.
Me.
Guys, I'll put it this way. I would kill the party 5 times over
If it
without.
wasn't for his undead
Yeah,
people.
if not for the one-man army over there.
Steven.
The other struggle we're going to face here is that your wizard has damaged skeletons and has used spell slots already.
Mm-hmm.
And any damage you've had before is still there. You didn't heal to full unless you took the time to heal to full. And telling me now is a little late. So, that said, Steven, you have top of the order.
Wait,
Five.
okay, hold on a second. Before we get into this, we took an hour to collect all the stuff in there.
Uh-huh.
Will you
Nobody-
at least allow a short rest to happen for the people that were damaged and probably overheard that we took an hour?
That would have been the time to say something.
And we
You
were
also
fully
let us
active during the
regen back
time,
and
so
forth,
we
so
didn't really.
Not
I told you
really.
guys at the beginning of this dungeon that was not going to be a thing. You're in a dungeon. You don't have that ability
What's that?
of going to full health at the beginning of every session. That's not the thing. So,
Have they appeared yet?
you made an investigation
Oh, yeah.
check?
Put me by Nick.
No.
That'll work.
Considering,
Holy crap.
considering that's Nick.
You're aware there's something in the water, you don't know what. It has sinuous necks, though. Necks. Like, very much plural. Like, there's probably more than 15 in there. Could be a whole lot of snakes.
I'm going to prepare an action to fire all my shots. I don't want to say it appears.
Fire one shot.
All my shots.
One shot. A ready action is a reaction. You can only fire one shot.
And I will delay my turn.
I don't know that 5th edition does that.
You can
I've never seen a rule for it.
you can ready an action to take an action during a certain circumstance.
Yes, but not all of your actions.
Correct.
It's a reaction. So you can do one attack, not all three. If you're delaying your action, then you're going to delay your action until that will be your new initiative.
Sure.
There's no real rule for it, but that's the way it's always done in the earlier editions. So that's fine.
I say that app that I use for my spells has majority of the spells and it's free.
I know.
You are still stealth,
That's in case
Yes.
it goes really bad.
What?
I'm assuming you put this here.
Luke did. I didn't put those there.
It's because there was an open hole.
How are you
That's
gonna
not
get
an
ready
issue.
spellcaster?
And I just couldn't get the other one to fit. flush.
We've already fought one. I have knowledge of that.
Of
type
what?
Of a Drider spellcaster because we fought one.
Yeah, she
That wasn't a spellcaster. It was just a regular Drider.
But it was casting spells, right?
No, didn't cast spells. Just a Drider.
Unless you count a giant frickin' harpoon as a spell.
I thought it threw some spells at us. But like I said, it's been a while. So,
It has been a while,
but I am a.
and I'm also
Will that make it?
I'm-
Like I said, this is Plan C.
this is also, I'm not going to make you roll to see if in the coming back as a revenant you've forgotten certain things. I'm not going to be that guy. It's a
Well, the
legitimate.
type that I came back as, I have total recall of what happened to me up until my death as the revenant. It was the other one is where I get the amnesia.
Your death experiences can have effect on the mind. I'm not that guy.
I was also
So
sent back
Steven,
with
what
the
you doing, buddy?
The purpose.
You could delay to right after it.
Steven, one attack is better than no attack till next turn.
But if he delays till right after its turn, then he still gets a full action.
And gets all of his arrows in.
But he also goes down to that initiative order too.
Yes,
Is Bryce's and Rashash with us?
they are. Yes.
I'll delay.
Hey, Nick,
And-
can I have a candy bar?
Huh?
Can I have a candy bar? I didn't know if they were left over from Halloween.
Got
or
it.
They're Halloween. We are requesting a modest donation to help the $1 Yeah.
I
You will be modest.
There's
It is at the
one
top of the order now.
slave for your
So.
for you.
One slave for
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, you can shoot into the water. I mean, the necks are like right on the surface, so you're not going to take negatives for shooting into water, if that's what you wanted to do.
Actually, a good incentive for me not to.
I'm willing to be reasonable.
I don't want to be PC.
Steven brought them.
You don't want to do PT again?
Yeah,
This is what happens when you don't do PT.
I have a test at the end of the month, and I have a mock tomorrow, and I'm not happy about this. And they want me to do the
Oh my
running.
gosh, those are
tomorrow.
flex rounds.
Yeah, I saw it. I'm like, I can't resist.
Can't resist what?
Oh,
They
they
say
say
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
self-control
self
not to put a
dollar in there.
Well, what the heck?
Not gonna lie.
Okay, so
You want something healthy? I'm guessing one of those bags might have like rolled gold in it.
Oh, these are all just D6s.
It's not really so much healthy, it's to avoid shit.
This bag is
Yeah,
legit.
somebody left these sixes behind.
Those are really close to us.
uh-huh.
Okay, good to know.
You're not even in the water
So-
anymore.
Interesting.
Wolf first.
Damn, our faces.
We know.
16 to hit your wolf.
Probably hits.
Mm,
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go with his wolf got hit.
mm,
Armor class 14.
Yep. Second to hit. Second attack is a 24. Hits. 20 damage. Does that kill it?
No.
mm.
How about 58?
How about 30?
Mm.
That hits.
Oh, you
So that's 30 total damage. It rolled a 19 on that one. This one is only a 11. That's a miss. That's 4 attacks. 27 to hit. 40 damage now total.
Yep, it's dead.
Okay, that's 5 attacks. 3 attacks on you, Drew. Did you make your investigation?
No, unfortunately.
Okay.
not.
24 to hit. Natural 20. And 20 to hit.
I think you're all really high.
I think they are.
All the pain.
It's also rolling 2d20s for damage.
No, it's
No,
not.
he's
I'm taking
yeah,
average.
damage.
Oh,
He's
okay.
taking
My averages are
damage,
10s.
John.
It's 10 damage. They just have a +8 to hit.
I thought you were rolling d20s for damage. I'm like, well,
Trying to get 8 attacks per Hydra out of the way.
Was that just one Hydra?
That was one Hydra, yeah.
They get an attack for
How
him.
much damage did I
What was
take?
the? That might
You took 40.
have hurt.
That did.
That most certainly hurts.
Nick healed you to full last the previous session, man.
Nope, they hit me to 40.
I hit him by 40 points.
Luke,
Well, those kits are gonna come in handy.
Cool boy.
you popped your armor today like usual,
Oh
right?
yeah.
Okay, great.
Oh yeah.
Well, good
I'm
stuff.
sorry.
And with my shield up, that gives me an AC of 21.
On the part
Hit.
that I can.
I'd say,
stabilize you
26.
Yeah. Hey, wait, can I stabilize myself?
25.
Well, yeah, with rolls.
Natural 20, no crit.
Thank you, Edmonton.
So you have taken 30. Now, Torin,
Oh, son of a bitch.
natural 20.
Oh, that hurt.
you still have your ability, don't you? You reduce that damage.
Oh, no, I don't. I used that last session,
Oh, yeah.
so no rest.
Is that long rest?
Shield, I think, is a short.
Miss.
Double check that.
Shield is different.
Is that?
The shield spell would have like saved you hardcore there, dude.
Use that because,
So I
It's a reaction, dude.
yeah, but I already used it. I believe I can only use it once per.
It's once a day.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we haven't taken on this stuff.
Yeah.
So
well,
Daskell,
the good news is this will
I think
ramp
once.
our encounter a lot.
Yeah.
By a lot.
Mhm.
yeah, the
Non-deadly.
book says they are only CR8s. I don't agree.
Well, the problem is we're coming out of an encounter into this one, so.
That's just for figuring out if it's deadly. Those don't actually apply to how much experience you get.
The experience multiplier increases because we haven't had a rest between encounters.
That okay.
It's the same fight.
Maths for later.
Congratulations.
We're gonna be doing really nice after this, is what I'm hearing.
Well, I consider these guys CR10s apiece, so that's because a regular Hydra has 5 heads, not 8. So extra heads means extra yaks.
I was wondering why you said 8. I was like, that's fucking weird. It must be different in D&D.
A Hydra can have any number of heads.
Okay, I actually know that.
But I think in D&D they don't grow back.
They do.
Well, do they
Yeah, I
roll? Do they
suppose
double?
They had the one
Yes.
that cut off and it grew back into 2.
Right, no problem.
Yeah.
And it continually just goes and then nobody knows how to beat it, which is.
So you
Male Hydra.
Well,
okay,
you can
I've been
seal
Steven, you're
acid,
up.
Fire. You have to cauterize the wound.
Is that correct?
Grow back.
I've been hit once.
27.
I was trying to ask
Hits.
you how many times it's hit.
Not twice. Did you hit him twice, Aaron? Or was that once?
They both took 30 damage.
Oh, so you got hit
I
once.
could hit.
Twice. You got hit twice. One was a crit.
Oh, okay.
15.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hit.
19. That's 10, 20.
5, 10, 15, 20, 37,000.
23.
Tell me you did over 50, please.
35. 40 points of damage. Magical piercing.
One head dies.
Nice. Only 7 more to go. Or is it 9?
No, 15 heads to go.
Well, for the one.
For the 171.
Or at least, do these ones go back to the question?
I'm sure.
Steven, would you like to make a knowledge nature check?
Usually you gotta be
Can I say
Yeah.
how friendship is that one?
No. They're monstrosities.
That's fair. I'll give you that.
No.
Just
That's
imagine
straight
if I actually
17.
made friends with a Hydra.
You don't kill it with
A
fire.
dragon
it
with
has
a
to
Hydra
be-
pet, I get to ride it
Has
around
2
everywhere.
heads.
We kill everything.
I wasn't aiming for the
I
head.
need not worry because nothing knows how to kill
You
them.
do damage,
No, it goes.
you kill a head. If you do 25 damage, you kill a head. You did 40, so a head's dying, you can come back as 2. Unless you do damage, unless someone does fire damage to that Hydra before the start of its next turn, regen is happening.
Which Hydra did you attack?
I guess this one?
Yep.
Okay. Oh wait, that's not. Tony.
I'm surprised. Holy shit, Hydra.
Daskell.
Hi, I'm here. I'm ready.
Did you make a,
I did.
Okay, cool, you get a turn.
Yay!
May I make a suggestion?
What is your suggestion?
Burn a second level spell slot when you hit.
Oh, so smite it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I was going to ask about lobbing an experimental directly behind it.
You mean into the water?
Well, it's
Well,
an
they're not long,
so
they're
it
not
landed
long.
the ground directly behind it. We know that they do lots of concussive and lots of fire.
Wait, can
And it's like, holy shit, that's a big thing, and I don't know what's going to hurt it. And so
You could make a check to find out what's going to hurt it.
I'm assuming.
We'll put it this way. Before, you've never actually seen these go off. You've experienced it going off.
It was
Whereas
not pleasant.
When,
was
when
it?
you're like, no, maybe I just have the mixture wrong, and it exploded in your hands.
It
You
hurt.
know exactly how much this shit hurts
That'll count
and
it
how
to
much
4.
damage it does.
Oh, do we have numbers for that? I'm curious.
On a
Show
scale
you.
of 1 to 100, that is a
By the way,
10,000.
I have
First
a lot
off-
of health.
First off, if you miss your aim of hitting the square, which is only a DC 10, I believe,
Well, it might be more
You-
because he's aiming
you-
behind it.
if he's lobbing, I mean.
When you lob, you select a square. If it's within the 60-foot range, you're not really rolling to hit. They're rolling to dodge.
Dodge.
Especially if it's
It's kind of like fireball.
Best lesson.
Yeah, it's not a fireball. It's tech.
Technically,
It's a
I guess it
follow-up.
would be splash damage.
Because at that point is if you have to roll to hit.
Yeah.
It's literally, don't roll a 1.
Pretty much. However, if you miss or it goes off prematurely,
What?
you're probably going to kill half your party.
I'm probably going to kill most of the
Yeah.
party. I'm going to be perfectly honest.
What
It's
is
a
that? My
magical item.
Oh,
You're
I
taking
did.
2
it's
points
a
of failure.
magical. It's a
I did-
magical.
Oh, yeah.
It is a magical item.
Okay, the way
You-
it was
you are-
explained,
Yeah,
it
if
was.
you're throwing,
I was thinking
you're,
getting a new
if
one.
you're requiring a throw,
No,
then they
but
don't
now
get
since
dex.
my new juices
They don't
work
get dex.
correctly,
and they
I'm
take
going
full
zero
damage
to
of
creature.
2 spells.
I had pomegranate.
Okay,
They need
well, I'm
to
gonna
have the
do
dex.
that check to see,
burn the
See what I.
inside.
What
Steven,
I
did you
do.
share the information from your check with the party?
Yes.
Yes, you did. Cool. You know. You don't have to roll.
Okay. Use fire. So I know fire's going to hurt it. That's nice.
Yep.
Well, since I'm unsure about that explosive now, since I'm really questioning whether I want to use it. We're gonna do.
The only other question is,
1.8.
are these
On
walls
the wrong tube.
stable?
It has nicotine in it. It's 1.8.
And is the
It's
ceiling
highest you can
stable?
get.
It's supposed to
And
go
how
in
high
the
is the
breathing
ceiling?
tube. It's like an eating tube.
Oh, no,
This
it's
is raised about
will
60
like
feet.
attack the back of the
Oh, okay.
It won't hurt the ceiling.
But
Because
it
radiant
gets
is
easier
like
the more you
kind of like
from
holy,
it.
right? Radiant is
Like the more
basically sunlight.
times.
No, it's
Like
it-
I caught
Would it
it's
still
holy. It doesn't trigger fire.
Well, it still calls a burning effect.
No.
Okay.
No, there is a holy burn.
There is also a searing smite.
Yeah, I see that. I was gonna pick that one.
15 minutes.
I just thought I'd double check
Are
that.
you
'cause it does a little
inhaling
more.
at the same time? Or are you
So you're
pulling it in
using
your
a
mouth?
bonus action to
Pull it into your
activate
mouth
searing
and then-
smite,
Yes.
and
Like
you're
a
going
cigarette.
to burn a spell
Yes.
to smite it.
These are
Yes.
designed for that.
You can just kind of fuck out of it.
The mod
You do not trigger wild magic.
You continuously inhale.
Yeah, wild magic is a thing.
Oh, by the way, it would be amazing for you right now if you didn't kill the whole party because you turn off their regeneration for the next turn. If you
Mine.
you used a spell?
Yeah, Hunter's Mark.
Oh, you didn't tell me you used Hunter's Mark.
Would it detonate on the water surface?
Maybe, if the vial breaks.
It's magical damage, so
You
yes.
hold it in, the vapor goes.
Okay. Just, questions I thought I'd ask.
No mild magic for you, good sir, which is great because Nick would hate you something fierce. Oh wait, no, you're over here.
Yeah,
Your rat would hate you something fierce.
Is it
So I
any
need to
magic
roll
or is
to see
it
if I
first
hit,
level
or
or
is it
not?
just-
Yeah, because
For
that's
what?
what I did.
Any
when I was-
magic. Cantrips trigger it too.
Okay.
That's how it's differs from the
When did
wild
you go?
magic.
Now.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a
Are
shame.
those friendlies over
Is it
there,
a shame?
AJ?
It's a shame.
The two.
Did I do something wrong?
No, no, no.
Here,
It's the
right?
thing is that if I were higher in the
Over
initiative
here?
order, I
Those
could
are me
use
and my-
Orcus'
okay, my
Crushing
rat
Grasp and give them disadvantage
And my
on
rat
all stuff.
friend.
As a party, you guys can choose to. That would be Daskell and Drew. You could choose to go after Nick. That is your choice to do.
Are they going after me?
What's your initiative? Right
No, you'd go before
Mine's
Nick.
9.
Oh, well, you
Well,
guys.
I'm pretty low on the list, aren't you?
He is 2 spots below you.
Two. So,
You guys can.
I think I'm the lowest on the list.
You are.
do you think it'd be a better call for me to wait for Nick?
The only
I
thing
feel like
I'm
it
not
might be a
below
better
is
call
I have a
than
plus
Luke has
5
a 7.
dex.
I am thoroughly tempted
Luke has
to go
2. Squeakers has a 7.
I'm a
No,
solid.
no, I rolled a 2 with that feed.
I literally use
Oh,
dex
okay. You
for
told me a
damage.
2, so
He's still going after Squeakers.
yeah.
Squeakers has a higher dex than me.
Wait a minute. What's your ducks?
20.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I did it right. Trust me, I did it right. You two can choose to go after Nick if that's your choice.
I feel like I'm being nudged and like that might be a bit.
I'm not nudging. I'm informing you of your
Oh, no,
options.
the party. The party is nudging. Hey.
Well, if you look at it this way, we
way,
already know when the
Okay.
hydrants go.
That would make it Nick's turn then.
Okay.
Excuse me while I rearrange.
I just remember, if a bunch of you fall down, I have an AoE healing that I can use.
Oh, nice.
Healing spirit. Yeah.
I can touch you.
Let me come over to you. Heal
That
you.
sounded-
Heal you.
This skeleton is going to move here. He is going to strength check. So,
Do you resist?
do resist.
Are you dancing?
You're unconscious. you can't.
Incapacitated. Does that
He's
give you
unconscious.
advantage?
Does that.
No.
Okay.
Don't die.
That skeleton takes his time to move that body there.
You gotta right.
Okay.
Hold on.
Right?
No.
Right?
Yeah, I
That's
should
how it
have
works.
saved.
Yeah, I'm related.
Which was the smart move because when you're dealing with a predator and you're downed in front of it, it's going to eat your soul. It's not going to go after someone else.
Especially when it has 7 heads left.
Yeah.
One of them's got a hankering for.
Well, it's mixed.
For Goliath,
The apple-
apparently.
The apple that got mixed in.
I'm going to corrupt.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Which one are you going after?
The blue.
Okay.
Orcus's Crushing Grasp.
Okay.
Con save DC 21.
Might succeed. Makes it. 17 plus 5. That's his con. Steven can verify that right there. That's just
every single time.
Barely, but it
Hey,
did.
hey, 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 hey,
Every
good
time.
scrub.
Right.
Fuck.
I have rule-breaking third-party things helping me, yet still somehow can't.
Oh, so you're like any esports champion.
Ouch.
Wow.
Ouch.
Let's take a moment.
He gives some props for that one. If I could give experience for that, I would. Damn. Fuck.
That was fucking brutal.
Shit. Was it wrong?
He's not wrong. Just because it was brutal does not mean it was wrong.
Okay.
Fuck you, esports. This is where we play real games.
Still make them take 8.
Yep.
Actually,
Is
what's
it?
better the fact that I delayed my turn.
Yeah.
All right. So first Skelly Bob.
Are you sure it's only 8 you did?
Corruption doesn't do much outside of make disadvantage happen, and that's the whole point of burning that level spell.
You do not trigger wild magic.
That's good.
Cool.
So I activated that spell earlier. Is it still currently going? Just weird on standby.
You'll do it on your turn.
I didn't know if like, I activated it, just like pretend to do that next time, or is it like, hey, did the thing? You know what? We're gonna wait a second. And it's like, okay, whenever you're ready to battle, you're good to go.
It does actually last for a minute,
Oh, okay. I got plenty of time then.
but you didn't activate it because you skipped your turn until after Nick.
Okay, I didn't know because we mentioned that I was doing that.
That's fine.
Okay. So the first skeleton swings, rolls 20 to hit,
Definitely a hit.
so take 14.
Head dies.
Okay, second one, 15 to hit,
Hits.
take 14.
Okay.
Third Skelly Bob, 23 to hit,
Hit.
take
14.
14. Fourth Skelly Bob, 16 to
Hits.
hit, 14. Fifth Skelly Bob, I'm to assume the 9 does not hit.
Nope.
And last Skelly Bob, 10 probably does not hit.
Excuse me. I have to math.
Do we need more paper?
Okay, 2, so
No, I just have it. I have my phone. I'm gonna calculate this.
The golden hope was that my spell would actually hit, and then anything you guys would do AOE wise would wreck its face.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately,
This one has
It
taken.
didn't do as much as you wanted.
it didn't do anything.
Oh wait, you have a spell that causes extra damage from other AoEs?
It makes them have disadvantage on all save.
Oh,
Sorry, all rolls.
Your thing not do anything to him though. You
Because
just
he's rolling insane on con saves.
You did 104 damage. 4 Hydra heads on that one are dead.
holy fuck! What was that?
I had
That's total. That's total.
Oh.
Of everyone.
Oh, okay.
I
was like,
had-
no.
I had my skeletons run forward. And,
He did 56 damage with just his skeletons.
Yeah.
He did 8 on his own. He has taken out 2 heads alone this turn.
my skeletons did. I have no credit for that.
Oh, shit.
That's cool.
Okay, now it's my turn. Now I'm going to do the spell and smack it in the face.
Okay.
Oh, he's gonna smack the other one.
Sure. And that is. Oh, I got to roll. Tell me.
You do have to roll to attack.
Oh,
Again. That's like 4 times.
Okay. I'm guessing that hit?
You hit. Now, does Searing Smite trigger on the initial?
Yes.
When you hit.
Yes, it does.
Searing Smite, it literally just says straight up damage.
Where's our sorcerer?
So my sword's on fire and I smacked
End
it.
of turn.
It's basically what happened.
No, like on the board.
Right? I think I'm right.
Yeah. And it's
Surprised
now on
it's
fire.
right.
Cool.
Because you
I set it on fire.
Does that take place at the beginning of its turn or the end?
the initial set on fire is the moment of contact.
Does it do damage?
Yes, 1d6 extra
Okay.
on top of whatever your weapon does.
My
Cool.
weapon is 1d8. That's what-
Okay, so you did fire damage. Cool.
And then
So weapon plus fire, correct?
Plus, are you spending a spell slot to smite?
Yes.
Okay. Second level spell slot.
I believe so.
You are rolling an additional 3d8.
Holy shit.
yeah,
I'm doing a lot of damage.
Yes, this is when a paladin wants to do damage. they do damage.
They're like,
So I
especially if
roll
it's a
3d8.
Well, I'm actually 4.
So I
Wait
have
a
four,
minute.
add another d- oh.
I have 4 now. I had 2, you give me 2.
Did you roll a
You don't
1?
forget about the d6
Oh, no,
for the
no,
fire
I
damage.
said not to do that.
That's 4. What am I doing?
Sometimes demonic corruption, because of the campaign, fucks with
Yeah.
things, like the chef
So,
fuck your day.
Fire damage was 5 and
nice.
what's it? 6, 6, and 5. So
You can take averages, Daskell, if you want to.
I was gonna say
on all of it
that's-
or on some of it?
All of it.
Well,
But
to be honest,
once
we're-
you-
I actually think I did better.
You roll higher than average.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
I
pretty
couldn't see
just to
clearly
let you know,
everything
once you decide to do averages, that you're done. That's all you
for,
get from
for
that
the
point
session.
For the session.
You don't get to go back and forth.
Yeah. 17 physical plus 5 fire.
Okay, 22.
22 total.
And on the start of its turns until the spell ends, which is up to a minute, it has to make a con save
Or take damage.
or take another d6 of fire.
Nice.
Okay.
Yep.
Hey, that worked.
If he saves,
It's actually a really good spell for fighting
Yeah.
a Hydra.
Mhm.
Like, really, really good.
if
It
it
wasn't in the
saves,
plan.
it's
However,
no
you
longer
did
a fight.
not kill a head.
That's okay.
Well, I was.
It won't grow any back.
You also have a second attack, good sir.
Oh yeah, I do. I'm gonna use a second attack to smack it in the face again. It's an 11.
Can he choose to smite every time he hits?
No, it's
No,
a bonus
no.
action to do it.
It's actually not.
When you hit a creature with a melee
Yeah.
attack,
When
But
you
what-
hit,
you
To
can expend
attack-
one spell
To
slot.
expend the spell slot, it should be a bonus action.
doesn't,
It- it
it doesn't
doesn't-
state that
it
it's a
doesn't.
bonus
It
action.
literally
Searing
says-
smite is so this is based on
Yes.
dexterity.
Yeah,
What is this spell called?
What is this based on?
It's not a spell, it's divine smite.
Divine
He's converting
smite.
spell slots into damage.
Oh,
It's
so
just
it's
like-
part of his.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's literally
class feature. I
as a
got it.
pally, I burn a spell slot to just say, I'm fuck your day.
I feel like if I'm
I believe that's strength then.
Okay, your second attack, did you hit?
what is so I rolled an 11. I think it's plus 5 for strength, correct?
Yep.
So
Well, plus your
16?
proficiency.
Plus proficiency of +3.
Yes.
So you hit.
I smacked.
Are you using your divine smite to burn another spell slot to do damage?
That's one.
Okay.
Nice.
The best part about doing this is it doesn't trigger wild magic. You're not casting a
There you
spell, you're expending a resource.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
So that's gonna be basically what I just rolled last time again.
Or you can do that, or you can take the average. But from this point forward, you choose that that choice factors into the session.
Shit, what should I do?
It's up to you, dude.
Mhm.
I'm of the
advice.
Okay, here's the advantage of it. You'll never roll anything lower than half the die.
more than half the die because it's round up.
Or Lord.
Mhm.
So a D6, a 6-sided die, is auto 4 damage out of 6.
That's not bad.
A D8 is auto 5 out of 8.
Also not bad.
A
That's pretty close to
D4,
what I just rolled.
a D4 is 3 out of 4. A D10 is 6 out of 10. A D12 is 7 out of 12. The larger the dice gets, the worse the ratio gets. However, you're in that D6, D8 category, which is
Beautiful.
Yeah.
pretty
Okay,
damn good.
Sure, then might as well.
Mathematically,
I
it
have
also
the best
speeds
on.
up combat dramatically.
Then I'll just
When
take
Nick can just tell me,
Alright,
I did
what level
14.
spell slot
I
you
did
burn?
14.
I'm sorry?
What level spell slot you can burn for the smite?
It's gonna be 2, I think.
Second level again?
So that's 3d8
Plus the weapon, which is a d8 on its own, so that's 48,
So the same thing.
plus
same thing
strength of
around.
5.
25 damage.
Yeah, you just straight up do 25 damage.
Plus his 3 proficiency thing.
No, that doesn't factor into damage rolls.
I don't think I counted strength for the last one.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
28 this time.
27 and 20.
This would be the 25, I believe.
Yep.
25.
Okay,
plus
you've
5.
taken down 2 heads.
Yeah.
On that one.
52 points damage.
And it's on horseback.
It shit on fire repeatedly.
True.
That's all your.
Death save.
third level spells.
Nope, I got
Dex.
one more.
Death.
Death. Because you got knocked
Oh,
the fuck
okay, that's
out.
a dex
Oh,
save.
yeah.
I was like, why is it dex?
Because he's gonna eat your heart. Woohoo! He made a save.
Should I stabilize him?
You can't now. You used your entire
I know,
action.
but next time. Someone should probably
The
stabilize
only thing you
him.
didn't do is use a move action, and you do not want to provoke an attack of opportunity from a
Should I have
Hydra.
a healing
No, I'm
revolver
good.
thing
Take
to
over.
stabilize me? I can't use it
I'll
on
protect
myself.
whoever's
You
Yeah,
can't because you're unconscious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're on
Oh.
hold. You're basically
Wait, are you
in
next to
a
me?
temporary coma. Yeah,
nowhere
I'm standing
near
right next to you.
You are? So we both get basically protection on each other.
Cool.
We have like
You
he
both-
is not high enough level for that.
He doesn't
Yeah.
have protection, I don't believe.
Yeah, no, that's level 6, and I
No. Your fighting style. As a paladin, what did you choose? You chose dueling.
No, I actually took defense.
Okay, so
So-
you got your +1 to AC.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have protection like you did.
Okay, well I can provide protection for you if you get smashed.
Next, hey, give me a second here.
It's kind of what you do.
Luke, get back 10 hit
I
points.
smack it really hard and then I protect the people around me. We're good to go.
Magic?
I'm giving you a freebie here, Daskell. Okay. Last turn when they attacked Luke, you could have used protection to block one of the hits from him. So I re-rolled it, and I rolled a 7 plus 8 is 15, which does not break his AC, so he didn't take 10 hit points. That's your freebie.
Is it 5 feet?
Yeah. People
They
next to you.
have to be directly next to me.
Yeah.
It's I believe it's defined as side by side.
You and the person you're protecting, however, the range
Oh,
of the attacker does not matter.
Yes.
If they are next to you, you're good.
Basically, what you're doing is, oh, hell no.
Yeah.
You're a
You're directly next to me.
you're secret servicing.
Yeah, basically. Mr. President, get down!
So it's amazing if you can get a line of
Phalanx fighters.
Oh.
I was gonna say protection paladins.
Yeah, it's just awesome.
Yeah, but
All the
Because-
sentinel.
the only caveat to the protection stance is you have
But
to
you
wear
use
a
your
shield.
reaction to block, so you don't get to do the reaction.
You could
attack.
get a line.
You don't all need to do it.
You could get a line of fighters behind them
Yeah, with
with
No,
pikes.
even
with,
better. A phalanx full of avenging paladins with polearm mastery.
I'm hurt now. I feel bad for you, Mike, because I do.
So how's that one doing that's missing all the heads?
Slow down, Satan.
He's tickled pretty.
This one has not been hit by fire.
Yeah.
This one has.
And is on fire.
Yeah, that must hurt. That must suck.
It sucks to beat people by the
So, Alex, your turn.
I'm gonna song blade.
You got blade song?
Yeah.
I think that's a bonus action to activate.
Okay.
Unless he's been dancing this entire time.
So that
He would've needed to
that
tell me
spell
that before.
green flame blade. What book was that in?
That is in the Sword Coach book, buddy.
And then he's most definitely fire. Beautiful.
You already have that? Should be over there.
Should be over there.
Oh.
It's a player book.
That's a level 1 and level 2 spell slot.
For you, when you smite with it, it's another D8.
Also,
When you
2
use
versus-
a level 1, it's 2. 2 is 3, all the way up to 5.
Holy shit, I'm
Yeah,
at 6.
5 is max.
Mm.
You cannot divine smite with something higher than a 5th level spell.
Because paladins go get higher.
And also, the reason they put that in the book is so somebody couldn't take 3 levels of paladin, grab divine smite, and be an 8th level wizard or a cleric and say, 8th level spell, go!
And with
Because
it,
the dickery would be so strong. You're like, so I, boom.
Like coffee lock.
Boop.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I could totally be the best coffee
I'm going to
lock
say
ever.
this now, though, guys. Please bear with me. 7-man parties are huge, and I am a very novice DM.
that means the highest level spell slot you could burn
Yeah.
for divine
I'm not
That's
Nick.
okay.
level slot.
So I've
I
got
said
another
that, but that's also why I've done the 4 to 6.
Yeah, because after the combining of the good and evil groups, that was just crazy.
So I attack it.
It felt
and
like
the
every
fire
session
leaps
I was
from
sitting
this
there
side
for
to
3
the
hours
other
at a
side.
session, just kind of like,
Oh, it bounces?
Yeah.
nice.
Oh,
It is
look
what
at
it is,
it.
though. When you do an epic campaign,
That's really
sometimes
nice.
that happens.
Is that a spell?
Yeah.
Oh.
What are you doing, buddy?
For wild magic.
Yeah, that's bad. I need inspiration.
You have it?
Yeah, one. Oh, that's 19.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
You do not wild magic. You are level 6, good sir. That amps your damage on that spell. If I recall correctly, it is a cantrip and therefore qualifies.
Oh, look.
A D8.
Things are going to hurt.
With fire.
Which one are you going after?
I believe the one's currently on fire.
Well,
Oh, that
yeah.
sucked.
No, the other one.
And he's going after blue.
5.
Where are you?
I know. I need to move.
Uh,
I have a 35 move.
4.
you can't make
You
it to
can't-
the spot.
you
You have
can't-
to go
you can't.
after the other one.
Do you have Misty Step?
Yeah, but then I can't use that.
It's a bonus action.
Misty Step's a bonus.
Oh yeah, then you couldn't blade saw. Up to you which one you'd want to do.
I'm gonna do the other one.
Okay.
That's okay. Squeakers has an idea.
So the one on the left, yes?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
One of the
Yours
light
is
blue,
light.
not dark blue.
Yeah, dark blue. Because this is a lot of heads is currently on fire.
Black versus blue. Black is on fire, blue is not.
It's not black, it's shadow.
So it would be a D8 plus my spellcasting modifier.
No. Read the spell again, buddy.
Okay.
Is it a cantrip?
It is a cantrip. That's why I said read the spell again.
So it's 2D8. There you go.
Plus your spellcasting modifier. So are you taking averages or are you rolling?
I'm taking averages.
Okay, so you get 10 plus, what is your intelligence mod?
Plus 2.
Plus what?
Plus 2.
Plus 2. So you've done 12 damage and you have another attack.
All right. Oh, there's my point. Then 18.
It's a hit.
I'm taking averages.
What do you have? What's your
A
weapon?
D8. It's a rapier.
Oh, so 5.
With the fire, it says it leaps from one target to another target.
How far?
10 damage for his rapier strike.
Does matter.
So 10 plus the 12 he just did.
Nice.
Within 5 feet.
Not
No.
close enough.
No.
And it's to the skeleton.
But you did 22 damage, which was enough to kill another head. So that thing has 3 heads down and it's not regenerating next round. Oh, squeakers.
Right, him using his action to grab the fire breath potion.
Skeletons, aren't you?
15. And while he is moving, he
More
drinks the
attached to
potion.
the armor than I am anything else because it's a very
Grabs
expensive armor.
the potion of
Move,
fire breath
so
from me.
moves 2.
I'm
Yep,
after
moves
you.
2, and then continues his move after the action.
I
Okay.
want to do something
While
stupid.
he is drinking the potion while moving.
Remember,
That's
you
totally
can always
doable.
plant it
And-
far enough back, it only hits the Hydra.
It is a bonus
My
action.
biggest
Dex
concern
save
really is the
13.
one that's on the far side. Who's I don't want
Take
to
note, you could throw it here and it wouldn't hit him.
Fails.
You sure? Okay, making sure.
That is
So again, I would feel really bad to have to murder him and destroy everything about his existence.
8 fire
Don't worry
damage.
about it.
Well, if I destroy him, I really destroy his armor too. Judging from what you guys.
But I wanted this to be
Then I
a tough
blew it on
fight.
my face.
2 more, and he has 2 more.
I don't want him
uses
to
of
die.
It's before it goes.
Okay.
I would prefer
actually-
if the skeleton dies, it's fine.
I don't care if the
And that was
skeleton. I don't want to
this
destroy the
one.
things that you're attached to.
We'll put it this way: it's, as long as somebody has mend. Actually, no, I think I might have mend. Anyway,
Squeaker's turn is done.
Luke, you don't. Oh, was Squeaker surprised?
I had mending. Don't worry about it.
Do you think it's possible to throw
Luke,
between?
no turn for you?
I get my
I
turn.
mean, the main target.
Oh, right,
is
yes,
to
you
take
do.
off. It's just to get the
Let's
fire.
see.
But is it possible to land between them and hit them both?
Oddly enough, I am positioned
No,
in such a
he's
way
gonna
that
throw it in
I
the
can
water
move
back
and not
up.
provoke.
Well, we'll do that then. I'll just target. Like,
Unfortunately, I don't think I'd be.
that way he gets the fire.
You only provoke
That'll
when you
last
have
a while.
to. When you move out of
It
it.
doesn't look like there.
Yeah,
It's water.
currently not
It's one
in
now.
range for either.
If he throws a lip fuse into
I don't
water,
have
it'll
enough
probably
movement to
go
get
None of it fused. They
position
said they
to
would
hit
go off.
blue or
Yeah,
black.
yeah,
to go
it's-
in.
It's actually
off.
magical.
Would it break it
It's
in water?
it's actually magic.
So,
Oh, okay.
But Nick, what I was saying is, can he throw it right here instead of both of them, but just barely miss us?
Maybe.
I think it would just. I don't know. They're pretty far apart. That's my biggest concern. That's why I'm not too worried about it. I'm not worried.
There's other people that have fire too.
Well, both of them have been hit by fire.
Are they both hit by fire now?
Yes.
Oh,
Squeakers.
Yes, they
That's
are.
all that Squeakers did.
He spent his whole turn to do fire damage to the other one, so he cannot.
And
be
using the
hit.
potion
That is the right way to play that fight.
Thank you, Squeakers. I appreciate you.
Yes, for the horn rats. Yes, yes.
Wait. So could a Hydra be taken over by a mind flare?
Yes. Anything can be taken
if
over.
it has a brain, it can be taken over.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Well, okay, rephrase that. Anything with a 3 or higher intelligence score.
Oh, so we're just gonna make my dude really stupid and he doesn't have to worry about
Okay,
If
For
less
one-
than a 3 and you're
one- a
not
one in
smart
intelligence
enough to be a player
is
character.
you're gonna die. You don't have the basic brain function to remind yourself to breathe.
Exactly.
Oh, what's cool is next turn I can cheer and fire breath. Because it's a bonus action.
Let's see.
Well, dark blue currently is on fire from magic, so he'll be on fire for a moment.
Yeah, and there's dark blue, the gray one.
Yeah, the one on my left.
Yeah. That's why I specified black
It's
and
the
blue
dress all over.
because
Yeah, 'cause
The
that
model's
one looks
being
blue.
used.
That one looks more gray, maybe a slight blue in the wings, but
Yeah.
mostly gray.
if I'm recalling correctly, that model is a
No,
black
It
dragon.
is a black dragon. It
That's
has
black and blue.
it has purple
clarifiers.
wings.
We can refer to
The
it as
other
black.
dragon is
Okay.
a blue
We're
dragon
racist.
with purple
Sorry.
highlights.
Oh, come on, man. That didn't hurt your nuts.
Did you shock him?
No.
No, that's not what
I was trying.
Actually, in 5th edition, Tony,
What's that?
the intelligence score doesn't inhibit a mind flayer at all.
Oh, it doesn't?
Nope, so it doesn't matter what something's intelligence is.
Like I said, if
Oh,
it has
okay.
a brain, it's flare food.
Well, no, there's like a lot of things that can't affect people
Yeah,
with, like,
they don't.
so I
they
thought
don't do
that might have been one of
Hey,
them.
Nick, Rick,
See,
you can.
that's how the Ables are started.
Let's see. Can I even get a position for?
Got
The
at least
thing
start
is
streaming.
two sizes
You-
larger
you-
than
You've now
us.
spent 3 minutes on your turn, bud, and you were at the end. Please pick what you're gonna do and do it.
Figure out how to position myself.
Oh, well,